What's up, everybody? Appreciate you being back here on the go at CeeLo. We are here for some Xfinity Series racing, the HyVee Perks 250 from the Iowa Speedway. Yes, these guys have been here before, so this is nothing new to these guys. But it should be a fun race today, so make sure you guys are hitting that like button as you're coming in. If you haven't already, we'll try to get to 100 likes before the green flag. We got 15 more minutes before pre-race ceremonies start. We're going to have a good time today. We'll see. We got 2 in-car cameras. We'll be bringing some in-car camera action and the live audio from the USA broadcast. I hope everybody is ready to have some fun. What is up, Enrique? What's up, Tony, Bronny, Daniel, Barry, Richard, Adam, David, Jamie, Dennis, Rod, Enrique again. Appreciate all the likes so far, and make sure you are hitting that like button. That is important for us to help us get some more folks in here. And we're going to have a good time today. Austin Hill on the hole for the Xfinity Series, since the Xfinity Series qualifying was rained out due to rain at the track. So they will start. SVG, he will go to the back of the pack. He spun during practice and wrecked, so he's in a backup car. But yeah, I'm still working on it. It doesn't just pop up like that. So just give me a moment for the emojis, guys, and we'll have it ready, as we're going to have a good time here today. So I'm ready to have some fun. And let me get the subscriber count up here. We're trying to get some more subscribers. 15K incoming. Can't wait to let you listen in while I get this ready.
Controversy. That's a good mix for a season.
That's a great mix. I love it. Gotta have it.
By the way, garage area, a little chatter this morning. Chandler Smith seems to be the guy to beat today. You agree with that?
I agree.
I'm going Chandler Smith too.
Lights out fast. He is so much quicker than everyone else. If he can get to the end of the day, he has a chance. But for me, the guy is Sheldon Creed. It's time. It's time.
Sheldon Creed. Where's ATF?
Take advantage of these guys and get off of those second-place finishes and win.
Off of another second-place finish. What kind of racing will this revamped track provide? We're about to find out. Time for today's pre-race ceremonies.
Iowa Speedway. At this time, we ask that you please rise as you are able, remove your hats, and veterans render a hand salute as the Polk County Sheriff's Color Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to offer today's invocation, please welcome from Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Luis Arredondo.
Let's pray. Father God, we thank you for such a beautiful day. We are reminded that in your presence there is fullness of joy. And we just pray that we'll sense your joy and your presence today and every day. One more request I ask is that you protect us, guard our hearts, our minds, and also protect everybody involved in this race. In Jesus' name, amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome Des Moines, Iowa native Emma Butterworth.
All right, USA in the chat, y'all, during the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early lights what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, awesome.
When we come back, Jeff Burton
Nice
will show us
national
what
anthem
makes this
there.
repave at Iowa Speedway so difficult. It's time to get the engines fired and go Xfinity racing in America's heartland. Next.
All right, make sure you're hitting that like button, guys, as we are about to get the gentlemen start your engines, but welcome in every single one of y'all. Appreciate y'all being here. 128 of us here. See if we can get some more folks in here before the race starts here. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys watched the qualifying stream, we just had a great qualifying stream. Had over 500 people in it, and it should be a good time here. So we're going to have in-car cameras, 2 of them, in-car cameras, and a whole lot of fun. What's up? I'm a Gene. What is up? Lloyd, Richard, Terry, what's going on? Welcome back. What's up, NASCAR fan? John dropping those flags. Love it. Love it. Love it. Appreciate it. What's up, Christy? What's going on, everybody? Terry, Daniel Barry as well. Make sure you're saying hi in the chat. We love to see you guys here on our channel. And let's see here. Xfinity Series. There's not yet. Oop, sorry, y'all. There we go. 5. Just had to get it to click over there. There we go. No cameras yet. No cameras. Xfinity Series. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Hi there from Nevada. What's going on? It's hot. That's right, Gene. I bet it is.
What's it out there?
What's the temperature out there in Nevada? Nevada. Pahrump, Nevada. My wife lived in Hendersonville, Gene, and I'm still working on the emojis here. But let me see who you got winning today. Does SVG come from the back of the pack? Does he? Let's see what happens. 110 likes already. Y'all are awesome. Oh, 47. Okay. 110. Oh my gosh. Keep on hitting that like button, trying to get to 100 likes, y'all. As we'll bring in the whose cameras do we have? I'm still trying to figure it out. Bronny said he saw 2 of them, but I haven't seen them yet. Let's see here.
Corump is like the last.
It's 110. 110. There we go.
Corump is like the last bit of civilization before you hit the desert.
Oh, really? Okay. It's a 7 in the 81. So Chandler Smith and Allgaier with the cameras. I haven't seen the cameras yet, though, for us, though. Here we go. Oh, where is the...
They have showed out.
And Iowa Speedway has a pretty rich hit. Ryan Blaney, they've all been to victory lane here in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Who adds their name to that list today, Dave Burns?
Marty, it could be Corey Hyman. If you follow the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, you know the name, and you know what he's done this year in trucks. 4 wins, and he's atop the playoff leaderboard in that series. Also,
Corey Hyman, that 26.
Sam Hunt Racing, and all he did yesterday in his first trip to the Iowa Speedway went fastest in practice. Keep your eye on Hyman time today. It could be his day. Kim?
Well, Dave, Sheldon Creed is coming off a second-place finish at Sonoma last week in his 9th
We'll do
run
Corey Hyman there.
as he still searches for that very first NASCAR Xfinity Series win. When I talked to him yesterday, I asked how frustrating is it coming up 1 spot short again. He told me it's not. He said, who else in the field has that many second-place finishes in the same amount of time? He views it as a strength. Creed feels very strong about his car today. Maybe today is his day, guys, to find victory lane.
You know, the guy I'm keeping an eye on is Cole Custer, our defending champion. He's run really strong this season, hasn't been able to get to victory lane, but they're getting closer and closer. I think Cole Custer takes advantage of this situation of the unknown and pushes himself towards the front today.
Brad, talk about a team that's on a roll. How about Sam Mayer? 4 top
Sam Mayer.
4 finishes in the last 5 races.
I'm trying to
but
think about
practice
missing
yesterday
anybody here.
was not good for this race team.
28.
Sam Mayer said, we fought everything loose, tight. We could not get the car to handle. He was near the bottom of the charts. And I think this rain out, Brad, of qualifying definitely helps this race team. A lot of changes on this car. He will start 5th today. And Chandler Smith, we talked about him. He is no doubt in the garage area the favorite when you look at long
Forgot
runs.
to turn the
when you look at
qualifying and the
short
Group
tracks
B
this
off.
year, this young man's been so fast.
Yeah, he's lights out fast, but can he get to the end of the day, Marty? That's the question.
I think that's going to be one of the things certainly to follow. And the start of this race is going to be very interesting.
Yes,
a very treacherous racetrack.
The zero, Cole Custer. All right, welcome back, Beth.
It's time to get the
My buddy
engines
Glenn
fired
Reed
here
in the
Iowa
53.
for the NASCAR Xfinity Series.
Iowa Speedway, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Please welcome Hy-Vee board member Sheila Lang.
Drivers, start your engines!
Okay. All right, I see you. All right, we rate that one, y'all. Rate it 1 to 10 on the drivers. Start your engines.
We're at Iowa Speedway, but it's not the same old Iowa. This is the old Iowa. This asphalt right here, it is slick, no grip whatsoever. If you're here today, you're in trouble. This is where you want to be, the new asphalt. This is where the grip is. The drivers are talking about it feels fast, like Dover fast. That's shocking for this size racetrack. Why is it so grippy? Check this out.
Yes.
I pull this sponge across it, it rips it apart. It pulls it right off. That's also
A
what it does to the
6,
tires.
8 out of 10. Wow. Okay. 10. Hamajin with the 10. Chris said not bad. Bronny with a 5.
Can't wait to see it.
NASCAR fan 5 out of 10. A 7. Okay. All right. All right. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button for us and trying to get to 100 likes. And now let's see how many cautions do we got today. How many cautions do you think we're gonna have today for the race? How many cautions, considering the lap times and all of that stuff? Let me see. How many cautions do you have? And thanks for that subscribe as well. Appreciate that. 8 cautions for Richard. 11 for Bronny. Wow. 100th for Ashton. 10 for Terry. Let's see. Lloyd's got 6. Chris has got 8. Jack's got 7, around 8 to 10. 7 cautions for Steve. Watching in from Sweden and Europe. Awesome. Oz, good to see you. 6 yellows. Polish Racer says 7. Richard says 10. Man, this is going to be something, y'all. This is going to be, and we'll see how the tires react here, because you know what the cup races did. We'll see what the tires do too. All right, let me see here. It's not doing the in-car camera still. What's going on with this? Refresh. Let's see. Richard's had 10. T. Conley's got 11. Henrique's got 11 or 7. Bronny 2 cars in the rear, the 97 and the 07. 8 cautions for Terry. Lloyd says, welcome Oz. Polish says, let's hope nobody throws a bumper today. That's right. Over under on Haley Deegan's first spin. I say lap 25. Beth says 13 cautions. Should be interesting here, y'all. Keep hitting it like button, y'all. Subscribe to our channel. We would love for you to be with us for the rest of the year. We're having a good time. Next week, New Hampshire. And the following weekend, let's see here. Well, let me do it. Chandler Smith. There we go. There we go. I got it working. And the cars are rolling, y'all. Let's get it going. Let's get the in-car camera going. Let's get it going. Cars are rolling. To this commercial here. Only got a little different commercial, no more movie scene. So this is Chandler Smith. We're going to ride with him. Chandler Smith riding in P6. Al Guy running in P4. All right, should be a good time. Look at that repave, man. It's just ugly looking. Let's go racing, boys. What's up, Clan? What's up, CeeLo and crowd? Just stop by and say hi and drop a like. Getting ready for the stream, the Braves versus Raves. Also, have a good time, buddy. Have a good time. If you like Braves, make sure you check him out as well. Just like us, we do Braves as well. But make sure you check out our good friend Clan.
After wreck in practice, he told me these ovals are a massive challenge for me. It's way way different than anything I've ever done before. And so far, Kim, Iowa might be the biggest challenge of them all for SVG.
Now we'll see how long the
Marty
broadcast
Allmendinger starts
is
in the 11th
behind.
Position, and unlike other drivers in the field, he has no experience at Iowa in any series. So to combat that, he's running double duty this weekend, also in the Cup race tomorrow. But the team thinks that extra seat time yesterday in practice will help him here this afternoon. Dave.
A couple more Iowa drivers in the field came to talk about. Brett Moffitt will start 29th today.
I'm almost done with the emojis, y'all.
And his first Xfinity start ever was
I
here.
need one more here. I guess we'll do her.
Also, Joey Gase starting 36th.
Right.
He's a veteran, 280 starts now, but his very first, yep, right here, August 2011 at the Iowa Speedway.
All right, emojis are updated.
And I've got DJ.
Refresh your system,
we went to the
and they should be there.
Buddy Steve Letarte yesterday got through one practice show and lost his voice. So we're letting him save the voice for tomorrow. We want him to be here for the first ever running of the Cup Series race from Iowa Speedway. So
keep refreshing until they load.
But we won't let him talk. No. We're saving that voice up. But DJ, 20 races for the Xfinity Series have been run here. Most recently, 2019, Chase Briscoe was the winner.
Still haven't refreshed yet. 1 second.
Different from what the Xfinity Series has experienced before.
Yeah, completely different in the way you would think, well, it just got older, and that would make it different. But actually, part of it has been repaved. These drivers, Justin Allgaier is a group of a lot of winners here that are great short track racers.
There we go.
He has no idea what's going to happen here today. And talking to him and some others that have experience here, it's a completely different racetrack, way faster. But the other side of it is they don't know exactly how hard they can go on the tires without having an issue also.
All right, those are the emojis, y'all.
On the track. This is going to evolve throughout the day, that you're not just going to be on the bottom or in the middle. You're going to
Whole trickle 9 p.m. in France. Sun's going down for the Le Mans race.
For this race, only
18 hours to go. Wow.
Yeah, and they can basically run all of the stages on fuel, but the drivers are going to probably want tires between that. NASCAR has given them an extra set than what they had planned.
Yeah, he lost. He was losing his voice yesterday during practice.
That's what they're on here today. So it's going to be interesting to see how they might break this up. Are they going to start things at the end of stage one?
Hammer down. That's right, David. Good to see you.
They're certainly going to in that last stage.
2:30 a.m.
That they're going to get,
wow.
Put on a set of tires at that point in time.
Thank you guys so much for who you got today. I'm going Chandler Smith. Chandler Smith for the win.
A little bit tricky, a little bit interesting. We'll keep our eye on that. And Jesse
Season
Love,
fingers.
See him right there on screen. Let's listen into his radio. Maybe a little pep talk before the start.
Try to win us a race here. No mistake.
Yeah, he wrecked.
Just keep that in my ear. Help me help you guys.
Yep, 10-4. Just stay under the tire, man. Just stay under the tire, okay? It's going to pay off.
And the interesting thing about Jesse Love in this weekend is he did basically no prep work. Normally, he would watch old races over and over again, but he told me he wanted no preconceived notions, so he watched nothing. All he did was he looked at Larson's
they've changed some stuff. Battle cam? What is that?
To come here as a blank slate.
What is
and he
that?
That was going to be the best opportunity to just take what the track is giving him. very rare. He said he felt lazy, and that's coming from a driver who is usually an absolute
What is
sponge
that?
for information, Dave.
Kim, John Hunter Nemechek in the black and white 20 Toyota Camry. He wants to get a notion of this place. That's because in the Cup Series,
might have-
where he's running full time this year, he's only had 2 top 10s. He needs a win to make the playoffs.
No
there, so he wants
way.
to get to know this place very, very well, so he can apply it to tomorrow and perhaps go to victory
No
lane.
way.
I think that Ford has not won in the Xfinity Series so far this year, but that's the case. A very good candidate to maybe get them to victory.
The
lane.
aerial
Riley
cam.
Herbst. This is the same time of the year last year where he sort of
What?
started to heat up a bit. They've had 3 top 10s in their last 6 races. And talking about
This is
that
a
extra
game
set of
changer.
tires these teams have gotten. Davin Restivo told me we're going to try and save that for the end of the race. So when the teams
Wow.
take that extra set of tires NASCAR gave them, that's going to be a big part of the conversation today.
Game changer.
During the pre-race show, I know you and DJ and Brad all spoke so highly of the
Wow.
26 Corey Heim and how fast he was in practice. But because there was no qualifying, they went to the the rules book.
That's
and
cool.
He has to start
That's a game changer, y'all.
In the 22nd position. How difficult will that fast car be able to get up to the front?
Going to take a lot of patience. He has that, but this young man is exceptional. He has 4 truck
NASCAR.
wins. He's won 9
Wow.
53 truck races. Just an incredible job that he does behind the wheel. He finished 4th at Richmond. I think he's someone we need to keep our eye on.
Interesting.
What's he able to do in moving around, and how easily
Oh, this is cool, y'all.
Yeah, so much traffic in front of him because there was no qualifying. And looks like they're going to add another lap. So we will take a look at the point standings through the 14 races that have been run already this year. And
hanging out.
Chandler Smith, Austin Hill.
Wow, this is going to be cool, y'all. We're going back and
at
forth. This is awesome.
Gisbergen
This is a
and
game
Austin
changer.
Hill, back-to-back wins for those drivers.
Yeah, it's not.
So
It's
pretty
not
impressive.
broadcast.
We talked a little bit in the pre-race show about maybe those two don't see eye to eye. So fighting for supremacy in the Xfinity Series.
Yes, they are, and they both do outstanding jobs in their ways that they do it. And the different types of tracks they get the job done on, but they going to find themselves around each other more. You know, our actual points leader at this point in time hasn't won a race yet. Cole Custer is there too, so we'll watch.
Aerial cam, it's called.
Reigning series champion. You saw the 97 falling back.
Exactly.
Because of a accident.
Without body,
practice.
exactly.
He got into the wall. They went to a backup car, and so the 97 goes to the back. And we see Cole Custer there.
All right, so they're going into the turn, so it's going to be a little behind, but that's okay.
Some radio trouble, though. They don't think it's on the spotter's end. They don't think it's on the pit box. They think it might be with Cole's radio. That's the worst spot. We'll monitor that and see how they do, but right now they're having a little trouble communicating.
All right, communication key in a race car. All right, Jeff, you just came off the racetrack. I saw the sponge. Do you have anything left for that? I mean, did you just completely
the sponge is gone.
Custer with a radio problem.
And that's the theme of the day. You know, is there is some concern with tire wear. We've been talking about that. How do you manage that early in this race? What do you do? Do you go out and run as fast as you can, or do you back up just a little bit to try to save a little tire, not be the first guy with a tire issue?
All right, lights are off on the pace car, so let's see. Let's match this up here.
Yeah, you don't want to give
So they're
up too
going
much
down the
track
back stretch.
position,
They're
but you
just
also
coming out of
don't
turn
want to create a
2.
big problem for yourself here
So it'll be a
early
little
in this
behind, but
race.
that's
So there's
okay.
a real balance that these drivers are going to have to go through till they know more and get that first set of tires off of here and see exactly what's going on today.
Austin Hill will be on the inside and bring this field to the green flag.
Okay.
Because of Shane Van Gisbergen dropping to the back, that pushes the 7 of Justin Allgaier up to the front row, and he's the only Xfinity Series driver.
Here we go. Get your green flag. Here we go. Pull those belts tight one last time. Here we go.
Here we go, green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Here we go, green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
They're on their feet. The Xfinity Series is racing in Iowa.
Oh, this is awesome. Look at Allgaier.
As he goes through 1 and 2, but he'll take the lead.
Wow, this is
what a move.
Totally worth it.
First time they've really been side by side this whole weekend. He wasn't scared.
Up the racetrack, the 18 gets into the side of Austin Hill. They both catch it, continue to go the right direction. 3 wide as they cross the stripe.
They might be conservative.
Right, remember on lap 3, we're going to honor Dale Sr.
Right now.
Lap 3.
Moving somebody quickly, and that outside was that move is something I wasn't expecting until maybe we get 20, 25 laps into this race.
One more here, and we're going to honor Dale Sr. right here on lap 3.
Side by side.
Wow, this is awesome.
Smith in the 81 on the outside.
Let me see the 3s. On lap 3, we honor you, Dale Sr. right here on the channel. 3s in the chat. 3s. Let me see those 3s. 3s in the chat.
That's really what this racetrack needs, right? The more, oh,
getting loose as he saved it. Wow.
Got out of shape, went up the racetrack.
Like, we honor you, Dale Sr. right here on lap 3. Every lap 3 on the go at CeeLo.
Really good save.
We honor you, Dale Sr.
They're still side by side. Again, none of these.
Do it for Dale. Raise, you know what? Praise, you know what?
Canceled. But they were able to watch
3.
still more contact happening.
So Allgaier out front.
Little contact there as we look back on the start of this race.
Justin Allgaier just flying around the 21. That's a move of bravery right there. I mean, I trust in the racetrack.
Polish racer, Chick
grip.
Hicks.
That is brave.
Yeah, brave.
Oh, no way. Ain't better than Dale Sr. There you go.
You see the contact there. And I think that's
what happened to SVG? He started in the back of the pack.
That top side of that new pavement.
He's moved up to 34th.
Hadn't been much activity on there so far.
That guy's going to get dizzy going around and round and around.
Racing here. A little bit back in the field. It's Allgaier by 0.4 of a second. Austin Hill running second, 0.4 of a second back. And then really it's side-by-side racing for positions all the way back through the field of 38.
Yeah, Austin Hill's done a great job to make this comeback because after
Cole Custer and Sam Mayer there.
The first lap, he got put in a 3-wide situation, and I thought that he was going to lose 4 or 5 more spots.
Allgaier, Hill, Chandler Smith, Sheldon Creed, John Hunter, Nemechek.
Quickly here at Iowa.
Yeah, Rick, Austin
thanks for the 97 update. You're welcome.
To fire off, but DJ, you talk about the second lane and how it's coming in. I know you said
I'm already in the top 10. He's coming. Keep hitting that subscribe. Keep hitting that like button as well.
Actually, it's kind of hanging on. Are you surprised it's hanging on so well? Because it looks like there's speed up there.
You know, I am surprised to say that.
You're not a big fan of the overhead cam? All right, we can go back and forth.
No, nobody really wanted to venture up there yesterday.
We can go back and forth. Let's look at Justin Allgaier.
And all of a sudden they're saying, "Oh wow, this feels
we can go back and forth.
Carry more speed right there and get back to the throttle sooner."
Wait for the commercial to come back.
One thing that makes me
we just go back and forth.
Is that
already better than it was. Thank you, NBC. Oh man, that is awesome, NBC.
There, but there's also danger there because that puts more and more wear on the tire. So I don't want to be the first.
As soon as the commercial comes back, we'll bring it back here.
To make sure it doesn't cause a problem.
And again, the end of stage 1.
That's pretty cool.
75 laps.
Something different.
So unless there is an issue, the crews will not be able to look at the tire wear until that first break.
That's all right.
Now,
you're good.
Patience running out here.
What's up, Karen? Good to see you.
Putting the bumper to the 18.
Good to see you, Karen.
So
since we got 3 cameras, we can play with all of them.
Sheldon Creed.
But we'll do that on the restarts at least.
Took the air off the spoiler. That's a pass you can make.
Just waiting on the commercial to come back. What's up, Aussie Glenn? What's going on? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here.
81 has been able to get by that 21, so Chandler Smith moves.
I believe that's it. Just Dale Jr. not back from yesterday.
Just as we thought, Austin
Fox
Hill
is good too, but I don't know if this is just something that they've never had before. All right, here we go. Back to it. This is Allgaier's cam looking back at P2 Chandler Smith. Matter of fact, let's look at Chandler Smith looking at Justin Allgaier.
Limits quickly, and those limits are where he's really, really fast and makes his way forward most of the time.
Mentioned how Corey Hyman started 22nd. He's all the way up into the top 10, but now so much pressure being put on him by Riley Herbst.
Hey.
Getting closer.
Rick, you can just see how free that car is for Corey Hyman. You got to give him a tip of the cap for moving up 10 spots, even though Riley Herbst just took the 10th position from him, and he's trying to hang on to that top 10 spot. But, Jeff, how impressive has this young man been? A full-time Truck Series driver, kind of drives
Chandler Smith.
Series,
let me see those 81s in the chat.
He really has been impressive. He's turned a lot of heads. You can see right here.
New leader, Chandler Smith.
To the inside, and he'll take the top spot away from Allgaier.
Here's SPG, Aussie Glenn. He's in 33rd.
The tires a bit.
33rd.
Too much. Is that what Allgaier might be doing?
Yeah, that's hard to say. Justin Allgaier is not one, I think, to save tires too much. Yeah, he likes to go pretty much hard.
We'll go back and forth. We'll go back and forth.
Situation that maybe his car's a little on the tight side. That's what allowed him to fire off on the outside.
You think it's too much for Deegan now? Where's Deegan at?
Now falling back a little bit. So that
Deegan in 37.
He might have to watch. If indeed it is, then he's going to have to be careful with the right front tire.
DJ, you are reading my mind. So is Rick. That's exactly what's going on with Justin. Not saving the tires, plural, saving that right front. He radioed that into the crew, had a condition he wasn't really happy about, and so he said, I'm just going to save that right front at this point. As for Chandler Smith, my goodness, what a guy on the short tracks this year. He's been so good. He's won. He knows how to get around on a short track, and he's proving it once again today as he takes the lead.
Chandler is proving how good he is, but I think this is a great opportunity for his spotter, Chris Lambert, to say, hey, leading the race by 2 car lengths is the same as leading it by 40. Let's just run your pace off the 7 car. There is no need to go any faster than we have to do because of the fear.
All right, y'all did a poll.
It doesn't matter.
Y'all vote.
In front of the 7. Sure
then I kind of get an idea what you guys like. But Chandler Smith kind of rolling away with it right now. Let's go back to the aerial cam.
After an early surge from Justin Allgaier, he's been passed by Chandler Smith. It's John Hunter Nemechek, Sheldon Creed, and Austin Hill all in the top 5.
All right, commercial break. Appreciate you hanging out. And we'll bring in the audio here. Wow, it's the audio of the race. It's like you're there. That's pretty cool. It's like you're there. I like it. Yeah, I'm a Gene. You won a gifted membership the other day. Okay, let's check it out. Battle Cam. All right, this is Battle Cam. You got aerial cam, battle cam. This kind of makes me dizzy. You can't watch it on TV, you can watch it here though. The best of both worlds. You're welcome, Danny. Thank you so much. Keep hitting that like button for us. So is that too loud or is that good? No to that, Cam. Okay. Make sure you vote in the poll, y'all. I guess there's no battle going on right now.
Ross Chastain.
Check in with a few of the drivers. Marty.
Austin Hill started second today, or actually started first today. Rick back in 5th. He said it was loose to start with. Is it any better now? Listen in.
It's loose, and it's worse when they get tight off of first. It feels like they're able to get to the gas harder and earlier than you off of 4. 1 and 2 is not bad when you're able to cover tight to the asphalt, but we're leaving it early off of 2.
That's where my battle cam looks different, really? I don't know.
Is falling back. I was trying to hold Sam Mayer back there and hang in the top 5, Dave.
AJ Allmendinger has only gained 1 spot.
All right, thank you, Ray, for the
telling his team
points.
That 1 and 2 are reasonable, turns 1 and 2. Snappy loose in 3 and 4, so they told him you got to work on that, opening up your arc into 3 a little bit. Kim?
Parker Kligerman started this race in the 8th position, has dropped to 13th, sometimes bounces down to the 14th position, and that car is just ill. Too loose on entry and shaking the rear on braking really hard. But maybe the most significant problem, he came on the radio probably 10 laps ago and said, guys, I have a significant vibration. Now, for Jeff and DJ, knowing this, if it goes green, has to go to lap 75, how concerned are you if your crew chief, Patrick Donahue, that your driver is telling you they have...
You have cable and it hadn't started there yet? I guess it does it like Hawaii. It doesn't show it while it's live.
You hear it a lot when you get to repave.
Thank you, Mistaken.
In this case, partial repave, but it's the whole.
Thank you so much, Mistaken.
When you start hearing situations like that, there's a couple of things that you don't know. You know, is it the tire? Has he overcooked.
This is Justin Allgaier. He's in P4 looking back at Austin Hill and Sam Mayer.
You hear so many times as this battle rages on. You hear so many
as
times
we're in stage 1, 29 laps complete.
Are you going to put that call in a 21-year-old's hands? You know, who has very limited.
What's up, Russ the Hunter?
Series? Do I have a tire problem, or is it something else? That is a tough thing to ever put in the driver's hands, because the driver doesn't really know either. But younger drivers have an even tougher time.
Another commercial on the camera. We'll bring it back here in just a second. Make sure you're voting on that. There's 450 of us here. Let me see your opinions of what you guys want.
Definitely going to need a little bit of right rear stiffness to get through the middle like the 81, but I feel like he's burning his stuff up pretty good.
Austin Hill passing Allgaier here.
Be faster in the 7 car. They'll make that adjustment on the first stop.
So it's Chandler Smith,
Going through the commercials. We'll be back on in a second.
1, 2, 3. Then Allgaier and Austin Hill. Looks like Allgaier's going to lose.
Thanks, Daryl. I was going to watch it later, but okay.
So after falling back, Austin Hill.
Tony says you're from Indiana. Let me see where you guys are from. Salt Lake City. Poland. Aussie.
Clearly speed there.
You live 1 mile from the trap flips.
Yesterday, and like
nice.
Tracks, DJ, the top lane, you just
33 of 75 laps in this first stage.
As much to get the car to do what you want it to do, but everyone was afraid to go there because it was so slick. But now the grip is there.
Sorry, Jeff. Had a car hit the wall out of turn 4. That's
and a caution.
Allmendinger in the 16.
AJ Allmendinger with the hit.
That looked a lot like a right front went down. I just caught them as he was going there.
He was running 10th. Marty, were we hearing
AJ Allmendinger with the hit?
Well, I've heard that it was a right front flat from some other spotters, but I have heard a number of spotters and a number of drivers, Jeff, talking about how they have a massive vibration in the right front, including Corey Heim, who had made it almost, or into the top 10, I should say. He said he felt like the right front was losing air. So I think this caution, while not good for the 16 and AJ Allmendinger, is good for the rest of the field. They want to get a look at these good years.
And the tires are beginning to do their thing, y'all. Jacksonville, Florida, CBH, good to see you.
That's what we talked about, DJ. Is
AJ Can't, Auburn, Alabama, good to see you.
You have tire issues.
Live close to Pocono Speedway. They'll be there in a couple weeks.
Right? And
Tony, no AJ. Johnson City, Tennessee, Tony, good to see you. Nathaniel Leon, West Virginia. Nice. Moffitt, the 13th.
See what happened.
Clements. Yeah, I didn't pick him though. I picked Chandler Smith to win.
Turn. He's gassed up right
last
there,
week.
Going hard off the corner, and tire lets go. There's nothing you can do as a driver from that point. Hang on, and hopefully it doesn't hurt.
So the question now is, what do you do as a team and a driver?
We pit
to fix this problem.
Do you pit? That's the question.
You're limited on the number of sets of tires that you
live
have
10 miles from Eldora. Awesome, Larry. Leroy.
It's a heat-related issue.
Oklahoma for NASCAR fan. Keep hitting that like button. Trying to get to 200 likes.
Going to help this problem.
That's our new goal. 200
so
likes.
Is the fix? And the fix, honestly, is pace.
Yeah.
And you're just going to have to back it down a little bit and not be the first guy with a problem.
Oh yeah. He nailed that wall, y'all.
That was so. In practice yesterday, 31 laps by Justin Allgaier was the most that anyone ran. This being a heat issue, as we talked about.
It's from a helicopter, yeah, that's cool.
Blistering from that point. A blister is something that is hard for a driver at times, Jeff, as you can remember back. Sometimes you don't realize that that's actually happening, and then it's too late, which I'm
all right, Aussie.
That AJ probably
good to see you, man. Thanks for popping in. Your boy is in 33rd, one lap down already.
34 laps right there.
33rd, one lap down.
When are they going to use this set of tires that they were extra set they were given? Well, now we know it's going to happen right now because you can't take that chance.
Yeah, as you know, we got the report from Marty. You know, we have multiple teams were communicating about vibrations, and finally a tire did have a problem. And so now, if you're here's what's confusing, right? If you're one of those drivers that had a vibration but didn't have a tire failure,
with a broken ankle, oh no, Steve.
Do you assume you're not going to have another tire failure?
Yeah, Digger hit the wall hard.
Let's listen in on John Hunter Nemechek and his communication with his team.
think he should be coming. He's been pushing pretty hard, but if he doesn't come, I feel like we definitely should stay.
Yeah, 10-4. I'd kind of prefer to stay. I'm a little nervous about the vibration.
Yeah, 10-4. I agree.
So
see if I can get to the pit done in quick in time. I probably waited too late.
You could stay out there after that.
The 20 stayed out.
We're Allgaier here watching pit.
He's afraid he's going to run out of tires. That's why he stayed. If he knew he had unlimited tires, he'd be pitting right now.
There we go. Got at least a little bit of it.
Sheldon agreed with that chassis adjustment, just way too free. Said the car is good. I just need the stability when I crack the throttle. Too free both on entry and exit, Dave.
Chandler Smith's car, very good, obviously. 4 fresh Goodyear tires. They are not scuffed, Marty.
Austin Hill just way too free. Going to put on some new Goodyears here, and they wanted to get a look at this right front tire. He did not have a vibration, but he could tell other people certainly struggling. 4 fresh tires for Austin Hill, and hopefully tightening up the 21.
Tires, tires, tires. And have I mentioned tires, Tim says?
Quite a few came to pit road, but there were at least a handful that...
So Chandler Smith, 4 tires. Austin Hill, 4 tires. Went up 2 positions. Everybody, 4 tires across the board. As we're going to go back to racing here in stage 1 with a AJ Allmendinger crash. He blew his tire on the going out of turn 4 and nailed the wall very hard. And that is our first exit of the day for AJ Allmendinger. Now, we'll see what happens in about 20 more laps. We'll see what happens. Afternoon, Curtis, what's going on? Is Truex retiring? Yes, you're going to have to pick another driver, Curtis. You got him for the rest of the year, but you'll have to pick another driver at the end of the year. But yes, Truex announced yesterday Martin Truex Jr. is retiring after this year. So there it is. So Allgaier there in, let's see, where did he come out in? We'll see where 11th, P11 for Allgaier. Jeez, didn't get out in time. Maybe some guys stayed out. John Hunter Nemechek, Clements in P2. Ryan Ellis, Chandler Smith 4, Austin Hill 5. Let's go right along with Chandler Smith for a little bit. And we'll do the restart on the aerial cam so you guys can watch that. But Chandler Smith in P4. Nemechek stayed out. Looks like it. I don't remember him up in the top 5 there. But what's up, everybody? Appreciate you being here. Keep hitting that subscribe button. Keep hitting that like button for us as we're trying to get to 200 likes as we're riding along with Chandler Smith in that 81. Only 2 in-car cameras. We do have an aerial shot, so we'll go to the aerial shot for the green flag, and then we'll go from there. I like the aerial cam. We'll try out the battle cam tomorrow. Maybe that's not working till tomorrow or something. I don't know. Next time, I'll take a younger driver. Yeah. Take Josh Berry. He's young. We'll see what happens to him next year. Ryan, I'm going to up and over. This is a great program. Thank you, Tim. Thank you so much. We try to bring you the best coverage on the channel here. Of all the NASCAR races, we try to do at least every race we can, when I'm available. Look at that 9, CeeLo. He's smoking. Yeah, Chandler. Brendan Jones. Where's he at? The 9. The 9's way down there, 2 laps down. All right.
Only rewards. You can earn points every time you check in for a race from home or even at the track. Trade them for.
Thanks for the subscribe. Appreciate it.
Gear, there's autographed merchandise, and of course, one-of-a-kind race day experiences. Just visit NASCAR.com/fan.
I guess we'll stay here for the restart. So
it was AJ Allmendinger who was into the wall after the right front went down on his number 16.
Of course.
We saw smoke coming
out of the commercial.
9 of Brandon Jones. He
swear with the commercials already. Yeah, Brendan Jones in the pits smoking.
Kim, what are we hearing about the 9 of Brandon Jones?
Yeah, you mentioned the smoke, and then they had
smoking from the pipe.
Okay. But then as he brought it back in, 0 voltage on that Chevrolet of Brandon Jones. Right now, you see him in the garage with the hood up, trying to diagnose exactly what is causing that problem.
Yeah, voltage wouldn't cause smoke to come out, so that tells me there's something much bigger.
Top 3 stayed out. Nemechek,
we're
Clements, and Ryan Ellis.
We're gonna get to see the restart under the commercial
Steve just showed me
because.
something over here that in a crazy way, if the 20
All right, booking it.
Here we go, green flag, baby. Let's go racing, boys.
Because he has the heat, they've cooled off, and now they might be better.
And he'd have an extra set of tires.
Yes.
The field.
Commercials.
These three that are out in front of
look at that.
Flags come back out. They'll still have those 4 sets. Everybody else in the field came to pit road. And way up the racetrack.
Look at Clements. Everybody's loose. Hunter Nemechek got loose in that turn.
Jeremy Clements taking the lead here at Iowa, still struggling through 3 and 4.
There's cars loose galore, y'all.
Sheldon Creed
3, 4 wide.
Third place. He had all kinds of trouble in the middle of the corner. Stacked the field up. Now it's starting to get sorted out. A touch, not much.
Lord, commercials, man.
Back a little further in the field.
Jeez. Pay the price to have fun here. Thank you for that subscribe, Josh.
Comment from his crew chief.
Josh, thanks for Mitch, man.
Fix it. And now he's sitting there running in 4th.
Here's Allgaier.
Clear at 20, now just at 98. Even up.
Allgaier starting on the front row, was able to lead a few laps, was out front for 14 laps at the beginning of the race.
Bucket
Back here in the 7th spot.
So a little of both is the leader here, 47%.
Old tires. Clements leading the race.
All right, so we'll do that. Keep voting there for you guys. Keep hitting that subscribe, hit that like button for us. Trying to get to 200 likes. There's 500 of us here.
Well, had no grip on the restart.
I'm not sure with what he experienced there, and maybe he will try, but you get in this situation again. I'm not sure you can work the tires in enough to get them up and ready for that restart in that first corner.
Yeah, they're very dirty, right? They have tons of debris on them. You got to really get them cleaned up.
Jeremy Clements has made it work as far as the driver who stayed out. And those are the older tires on the 51. Jeremy, a lot of experience here. This is his 20th start at Iowa Speedway.
Chandler Smith in P2 trying to get that lead back. And look at Sheldon Creed in P3.
So I'm watching this.
There you go, Sheldon Creed.
You see, so Jeremy Clements isn't getting.
Where's ATF at? 4 sets ago, barely getting 40 laps. Yeah, we'll see what happens here at the end of this stage. It'll be about that.
So what he's doing
28 laps to go.
Well, but now Chandler Smith has
Who is going to give up their tire? Who's going to have their tires give up on them?
Good run on the
Josh Nash, thanks for the subscribe. And there's Chandler Smith, new leader. That 81, Chandler Smith.
And the number 18, he's up to 3rd again. Sam Mayer in the 1.
Yeah, that's right. Just like Bristol.
18, trying to find some clean air to run in.
It's a little cooler up there in the 70s.
You were talking about Sam Mayer. I'm watching that car go through the corner. That thing is doing a nice job of rotating and getting back to the gas. They performed some miracles overnight.
You see those 81s, new leader, Chandler Smith.
Yeah, figure out how to make it go.
Jeremy Clements, now he stayed out.
He's got a really bad restart, but he's recovered.
He's back in P6 now.
For 4th, and has good pace. So, all right, new tires aren't really a speed issue.
Parker Klingerman right there.
From not having a blister, and if they can get through this.
Oh yeah, Watermelon Man, I forgot about him. Chastain in 17th in that 92. Forgot about Chastain. Who else is in? And also Hunter Nemechek.
From Corey Heim. Look at that tire. I mean, you talk about blistering. I don't know if I've seen blistering that bad all the way down past the fabric on the tire. It's impressive that tire stayed up for Corey Heim.
We got 29 cars on the lead lap.
Early in the run, Justin Allgaier talked about trying to take care of that right front because he knew that he was having the same kind of issues. So his right front came off the car, and yeah, severe blistering as well on his. They got 4 fresh tires on there now, and Allgaier's picked up 3 positions since the restart. As for Chandler Smith, the new leader of the race, here's what his crew chief said to him on the radio.
Let me know when you look at wear. I'm curious. All the rubber that was on the racetrack, I mean, it's still rubbered up pretty big here, but
Yeah, we needed it there. We didn't want to risk anything, but our tires actually look really good there.
Chief Jeff Mendering told me this morning, yesterday, the tires that came off the car were as hot as he's ever seen them, but we didn't have any blistering, so we didn't scuff. So far, it's working out for Chandler Smith.
Allgaier back in P8.
Chandler Smith trying to pull
I forgot.
Now as he
I forgot.
A little over a half a second.
All right, so we'll leave this poll up for just a little bit, but it looks like a little of both, so that we'll definitely do that tomorrow as well. But thank you for your input, over 100 votes. We appreciate you guys. Looks like Air Cam was the second best, but a little of both. We'll keep that up. Thank you so much, guys.
He has an extra set of tires, but is that really going to be an advantage if he pits when others don't?
Now, this is NASCAR.com. Anybody can watch the cams. They're free to anybody. The scanner is not.
He's hanging out in the booth with us. He can't talk because he has laryngitis.
Yep.
But he's hanging out with us, and you know, the point that he made was, hey, like when you put a heat cycle on the tires, sometimes they last longer.
It's better than nothing, right?
It'll be interesting to see. We just don't know where this is going. The teams don't know where it's going either. That's why it was a very, very bold move for the 20 car to stay out, knowing that the caution came out.
Am I the only one who thought of Jeremy Clarkson after hearing Jeremy Clements?
Yep.
I don't know.
He's over there. Wave, Steve. He can't talk, but he's got whiteboards, so he's giving us some notes.
And he dressed for the occasion.
He
as
did.
well.
He dressed up just in case.
Steve Letarte is in the booth.
But yeah, a tough day yesterday. Couldn't get through both practices, so we're giving him the day off today. He'll be back for the race tomorrow.
Yeah, I only agreed to do this because he said he'd give me a couple of golf lessons and help my golf game. So.
Well, you ought to take him up on that. Not that you're bad, but he's really good at the
So Cole Custer passing Clements now for P5.
Native trying to make the pass on Austin Hill here.
Chandler Smith. I picked him, y'all.
Moving toward the front. He's up inside the top 10. It's Chandler Smith out front once again. He's led 32 laps.
All right. Chandler Smith. Now let's try something here. Let's listen in to MRN radio. Let's check this out.
Working lap 60. Next time by Chandler Smith, Sheldon Creed, Sam Mayer, top 3. Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Okay.
Keep up
Sound
with
good.
all of the
Raw new channel. Thanks for the suggestion. We'll try that. We'll try anything that makes it look good. Try to give you the best coverage here. Let's listen to Allgaier here. Let's listen into his crew.
Still out there.
Chandler Smith and Allgaier here. Listening to Allgaier. Come on.
Staying up top.
Hmm.
Now, keep it check.
It was Chandler Smith and Denny Hamlin.
Okay, door, quarter, good, all good, everyone is straight up there. Nice and cool, got Sam ahead.
Ooh, he got loose. You see that? The 20. Hunter Nemechek. Now he's out there on old tires. Thank you, Anita, for becoming a rookie member. Anita. Woohoo.
Let's go.
Thank you so much, Anita. Your boy Moffitt on the move.
Better than anybody by a lot. Good job. P4 again.
Yeah, last 2 laps. That was quick.
Creed.
You got me.
outside of John Hunter Nemechek in that 20.
There's a couple cars have gotten by the 20 here in the last few laps.
That's even better.
10 laps to go in the stage. You have to wonder one of two things. Either those older tires are starting to matter with speed, or he's trying to back it up a little bit just to make sure he doesn't have a problem.
That's even better. That's
Yeah,
even
we're seeing
better.
the second groove come in. I'm watching Justin Allgaier some.
I think it was the first thought there because they just told John Hunter Nemechek, keep making it live.
Keep making it live.
Well, you certainly want to do that. If you've saved a set of tires and feel like that's going to be an advantage at some point in time over the field, they have that.
Yeah, the last thing you'd want to do.
I
is
wonder
play
if they'll
the
do this
strategy
tomorrow
of
during the
right
night
and
portion
push
of the
hard and
race.
blow a tire. I'd rather come in here running 10th or 12th, have a set on the field, knowing my car is not damaged.
Nemechek has fallen back now to 8th as we saw Moffitt get by him on the outside.
Moffitt to
8
8th.
laps to go in stage 1.
He's coming, man.
There's Jesse Love on the outside of
7 to
Jeremy
go.
Clements.
Let's start watching
Jesse
these
Love
tires
trying to
here.
Get past this 98 of Riley Herbst. Hearing a vibration on the 21 of Austin Hill. Marty, what about it?
That's right. Happy Father's Day to everybody.
Austin Hill was up there battling in the top 5. He has fallen all the way back to 20th. He said he's pretty sure he has a right front tire coming apart or something. Andy Streeter's crew chief said, back it down as much as you can. We only have a few
Jesse
laps
Love
left in
past the
stage, but
98.
Jeff, this run right now, only 28 green flag laps, and already Austin Hill thinks he has a major issue.
Vibration's getting worse, so it's definitely something.
Austin Hill having an issue in 20th.
Advice to him is correct. You just have to back it down.
Keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. We're trying to get to 14,300.
Let's go a lap down. We cannot get in a wreck right here.
I'm trying to get to 200 likes.
Kyle Sieg.
What's up, Dallas? Look at our new cam that we got. Look at this.
And again, Hill has now fallen.
It's an aerial cam. We're excited.
4 to go in stage 1. Chandler Smith.
You'll be at Dawsonville's pool hall tomorrow. Nice.
He made the
27 off the pace, and that's a caution.
Like they said they looked good, and he has pulled out to almost a 4-second lead over
27 off the pace.
Cautions come out.
Thank you, Teresa.
And up into the wall or near the wall, Jeb Burton in the 27. And a right front down for Burton. Doesn't look like any contact to the wall, so maybe he caught it quick enough. He was running 14.
Yeah, I know. We love it.
No, there's been some contact.
Unless it does that right there.
It is scuffed up, but it's not. He didn't hit anywhere near like AJ hit. See the right rear did hit hard, but
parts of that tire coming apart. Let's take another look. But we've mentioned this new repave. There's so much heat being held in these tires.
So Jeb's on the straight, and it blows right there, and that's, look, it's never a good time to blow a right front, but if you're going to blow one, that's where you want to blow it because you're already against the wall. You can't turn the car. The car just quits turning, and fortunately for him, he was already against it.
Snap, crackle, pop. Chase says, I like the new camera. That way we can see what's going on. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Hey, I was surprised to see it too. So
coming out, it looks like
we're excited. We'll see how it does after we turn this thing off, though.
In the stage, so this will probably end
something different. We don't know how it'll do. So good test, though.
Kim, what about AJ?
Right along with Chandler Smith now. We went down into the track.
Yeah, AJ Allmendinger having a tire failure. The first we saw of the day was the car.
Hill got saved. His tires were probably next. That's right.
I mean, not really. The Circle Chevy started building a little tight, but it wasn't kind of out of the realm of like being super tight. When I ran the bottom, I was tighter, even though there's more rubber down there. So I thought running the top was kind of helping the tire. We had some speed up there. I'd found a good line. So we're starting to gain on that next group of cars. But at the end of the day, disappointing. But can't thank all the men and women at College Racing enough. This is war. We're 16 group. We're having a tough time. So it'd be easy to quit.
They know we're watching tonight.
Give up on the year, but we got
those
plenty
commercials
of racing left and some good tracks coming up. So we'll fight, regroup, and be ready again next week.
Yeah, A.J. Allmendinger currently 8th in the point standings as far as the playoff standings, but this will be difficult to come back from after finishing 37th.
Yeah, that was a break for the 21, right? He was talking about having an issue, Austin Hill, so
With Miller
that
Rock
gets
College
him to the
online
end of the
programs,
stage.
you have
Also,
access to
John Hunter Nemechek, who stayed out. The 51 of Clemens, who stayed
Another
out.
commercial on the camera.
They did
Next,
the
the Magic Mile. That's right, New Hampshire. What's up, Rick? Good to see you.
Actually finished in the top 10 with that 9th
Today will be
place
Deegan's
finish
day.
as they're getting ready to come across the stripe here for the end of stage 1, and this will be
For sure,
Chandler
Chase.
Smith
No worries, man.
getting the win.
If I could watch the race, I would show it to you guys, but we can't do that. We're gonna hang right here with
second. Stage win already in 2020 of stage 1.
All right, so stage win by Chandler Smith. Chandler Smith. We're in stage 2 now. 75. Both 1 lap down. SVG and Deegan both lap down. And we'll bring in-car camera now for. We'll stay with here, see if this in case Chandler Smith pits here. I would pit. Gotta take a chance with these tires. Hammer down. So, we'll bring in the audio. Sorry about that. Listen to Chandler Smith.
Was he gaining time at 1 or 2 because he was exiting lower and it was just distance? He just had a lot better run off the corner than we did. That's where he was gaining the time. Not overly concerned about it right now, though. Our tire wear looks so good. I don't want to mess that up. Yes, of course. Just good to know that stuff. How far back were they?
So the rest of the board, all right. Who are you looking for, T. Connolly? Steelers stands full, look pretty good.
Yeah, they drove to 4th.
Who are you looking for exactly? I'll let you know. If you don't see your driver on P through 1 through 18, let me know and I'll scroll up.
Second, so they were probably a little over straight away behind.
Shelton just started struggling really bad there.
Backed up to the 1, then he picked it up again. Once the 1 got
Dale Jr. said his podcast, the SVG, has a long ways to go, still learning. That's right.
About half a car went higher and you get to the line about where you did. Just FYI. That way he wasn't turning to the right to get to it.
Low from Australia, what's going on? Truggins, what's up? How are you doing?
That's crazy how slick that track was. Holy smoke. Like, couldn't do anything.
NASCAR, American Express car. And by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. Stage 1 is complete, and pit road will be open now as they're doing a little bit of track cleaning in turns 3 and 4.
Well, the airport is a few feet away, Ray says.
As the clouds have moved
Ryan Sieg Truggin says, Ryan Sieg, go Ryan Sieg, awesome. Thank you for the subscribe. Keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. I'm trying to get to 14,300.
Cup Series race, the first time.
All right, we'll stick around with Chandler Smith here.
Here's the Xfinity Mobile view of Justin Allgaier.
SVG.
To pit road.
30th,
Led
1
by
lap down.
Chandler Smith, who's on pit road, heading toward our pit reporters. Kim, we'll start with you.
Let's start with Sheldon Creed at the top there in the number 18. Still having the same problem. Needs more security on entry and exit. Just way too free. You see another chassis adjustment there. 4 fresh tires, Goodyear fuel. And Dave, he said it picks up rubber and gets really greasy. That's the biggest problem for Sheldon Creed.
Blue Jays winning 4-0.
But the driver of the 81 is not concerned about his tires, talking about the racing line. So, Marty, no adjustments to that car.
So far today, Sam Mayer, the tires.
Chandler Smith, P1.
About a little bit of brake fade on this run. They pull a piece of tape off at the very last second to get some more cooling to the brakes.
Goodyear and fuel, that's right, E.
On exit for Sheldon Creed, and Chandler Smith holds serve here on pit road, Rick.
Yeah,
+3 for Custer.
And Sheldon Creed able to hold their top 2 spots.
-2 for Mayer with 4 tires. Everybody checking out their tires here. But we'll just hang out right here with Chandler Smith. And we'll watch the restart from here. And then we'll go to the aerial cam. We'll try that out. See if that sound looks good. What's up, Ches? Good to see you, Ches. Good to see you. Hope everything is well with you. SVG crashed in practice and had to start from the back of the backup car. Yeah, so he's not doing too well. SVG, actually back on the lead lap, SVG. So that's good for him. And Deegan. So Deegan and SVG back on the lead lap. So we have 2 cameras today that we're showing, and then the aerial camera, something new for us. So we're going to go back and forth. We'll start on the restart here with Chandler Smith. And then we'll go to the aerial cam, and we'll see how that looks. Ross now in the top 10. That 92 never usually runs well, but of course it would if you have a cup regular in it, Bronny says. Yes, Ross Chastain, the watermelon man, is in P13.
We're not sure if you want to fill out the lanes here for your line.
We'll bring the USA audio back in here in just a second, guys. But help us out, get to 200 likes. Help us out to get to 14,300 subscribers today. We would appreciate that. See if we can get some more folks in here by tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be bringing the flag-to-flag coverage of the Iowa Corn 350 tomorrow night around 5:30 p.m. Central Time. We'll have that live for you here on our channel as well. So definitely make sure you tune in tomorrow just like this. Hopefully they'll have the aerial cam tomorrow. Maybe I hope this is a thing. Something new that we've been writing all year with it since Daytona, and it's turned out to be really well for our channel. And it's not the live broadcast. It is the cams that anybody can watch for free on NASCAR.com. So here we go.
The official app of NASCAR. You can follow the action with free live scoring. There's in-car cameras as well as a radio broadcast. You can upgrade to premium for full access to driver audio channels and a completely ad-free experience. Search NASCAR.
What? I haven't. No, I want an ad-free.
Free trial today. Dave.
Where's that? I'm a subscriber to that.
He makes the calls for Chandler
Smith. Okay.
He also made the calls on car setup.
I'm upgrading. Hold on a second, y'all.
So far today, Jeff.
So far, it's been good. We got some left front wear.
Ad-free, I'm subscribing. I don't care.
Right sides, but yeah, I think we got a really good balance. Chandler's
What's up, Rowdy?
Good job managing it, and hopefully we can keep it in one piece and stay up front.
There you go. It is a short track after all, Rick.
I am going to, yeah.
Success for Chandler Smith. 2 wins already in 2024.
I am upgrading.
Getting ready to choose.
I thought Deegan was on the lead lap. It just showed that. What's up, Terry? Thank you for subscribing, Terry.
Chandler looks like he was drifting down, but he'll stay up top and restart on the high side.
I'm going to do it on my phone because the ads are annoying.
Sheldon Creed in the 18.
I'm upgrading right now.
Cammy's birthday today. So after Sheldon Creed and DJ, I don't want to bring up bad memories, but he's getting close to tying you as far as number of second place finishes before a win. You had 10. He's had 9 second place finishes already in his career.
You know, there's some days that second place is okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
But when it starts adding up and you get to double digits, then you got to kind of look at things. So fortunately, we were able to hold it at that, and things went on. But he keeps putting himself in position. It's going to happen. He's going to get a win.
Marty, how about the 21?
We talked about how he thought he had a right front coming apart. Look at that right front for Austin Hill. There's one, several blisters all the way around the tire. Jeff, Andy Street, his crew chief, said, I have no choice but to go up on air pressure for the rest of the day. Will that help this problem if they start with a higher air pressure?
Yeah, the thought is higher air pressure sometimes can help, but it will hurt the performance of the car. It's not a compromise that the crew chief wants to make.
The driver's going to have to do his part, too.
There we go, green flag.
Side of Chandler Smith there as they were coming into the.
Ooh, Sheldon Creed got loose.
See if Chandler Smith makes that high line work. Very loose for the 18. Sheldon Creed falling back now as he tries to catch the handle of that race car.
That was 4 wide getting into the truck.
And more contact. Sam Mayer saves it.
See, that's why we need to have the in-car aerial cam on the restarts, because you can see everything that's happening.
Here comes Cole Custer, looking to the inside for the lead. Chandler Smith able to pull away to 2-car length lead now.
Aerial cam it is. Here we go.
Sammy Smith in that 8-car right in the middle of this. It's kind of fast.
Sorry, y'all. It's loud.
Yeah, you start making adjustments. The track is changing, so you're going to go through that. The sun has come out, so the track is getting more temperature in it. So all of a sudden, the things that you had going on the run before are completely different than what you're doing now that you made those adjustments.
I think Cole Custer's a little bit faster than Chandler Smith right now.
Will there be tire conservation now after the crews have seen the wear that have come off of these cars?
I think if I'm driving the race car, I'm having to take it a little easy these first 5, 6, 7 laps. You know, I say that, but if you give up 4 or 5 spots because you don't get a good restart, then you have to go earn them back. Well, then you're hard on the tires then too. So I think you try to save some tire when you can.
Oh, big wreck. Oh, SVG.
The 97. And so Shane Van Gisbergen.
SVG with the wreck.
That's a backup car. Trying to continue to learn in the Xfinity Series.
Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, you're welcome, Mac. One of our members gifted you a membership a couple weeks last week.
Got himself in trouble yesterday.
SVG.
50-minute practice yesterday. That's very rare. Trying to take advantage of that to learn as much as he can. Trying to make the transition from a road racer to an oval racer. It's
so
difficult.
the paint scheme that was on the paint preview, he has him in orange. He's here white.
And then in another wreck today. And, you know, lap 88 of 250 is a lot of laps. There's 163 laps. He's not going to.
I mean, he's learning, y'all.
From today, and that's what you don't want for young race car drivers.
And he's been so good all year about that, about getting laps, finishing the races, and I think he's tied for second as finishing the most laps so far in the season.
First DNF because of an accident. It just gets around on him.
Then when he went to catch it, he caught the 29 as well. So Blaine Perkins, wrong place at the wrong time.
And this is hard on your confidence.
Not where you want to see SVG on the camera, but there he is.
Big hit.
What's up, Rodney Greens? What's going on? Good to see you.
And it's when you make.
Oh, that's right. It was his backup car. That's right.
You're trying to learn. You got to find a way to learn from it and move on, but it is.
It's still
difficult.
Kubota, but white.
There's the spotlight shining down on Shane Van Gisbergen because of what he did a year ago in Chicago in the Cup Series. His very first start, he went out and won that race.
He got loose, and then the 29 went into the wall.
Road courses, so much talent.
He was the 29. Thank you for that subscribe, Don.
The short tracks, the ovals, things just aren't the same as what he grew up and has done.
29.
This was yesterday in practice that sent him to a backup car.
Yeah, and that was just a
Blaine Perkins. He was 3 laps down already.
At the time, and then the rear steps out, and he did the right thing, trying to turn the wheel a little bit to correct, but it just sent him into the wall, and so that's kind of all spiral there. Once you do
not
that,
SVG's day, not his weekend. He's had a bad day, bad weekend at all.
That's what it was going to be anyway.
And Jeff, I know this is trivial, but you sometimes have to learn how to wreck without wrecking your car, right? I mean, this is a situation where he tried to catch it, went right back toward the wall. Would it have been better off if
2 cars down in 24 hours? That's not good.
Well,
yeah.
Look, you're right. I mean, you do over time. You do learn in different situations what to do, but the only way to learn is to do it. And I just think it's a difficult transition, which is why
exactly,
he's
Mac.
in the Xfinity Series.
You're right.
Take him straight to Cup because, he has so much racing experience, but not doing this. And the only way
Kubota Camaro got plowed into,
it's not going to be an easy transition for him.
But he got loose first.
People around him. He got people that believe in
and
him.
then he got the 29 loose.
He can figure it out.
Shane Van Gisbergen, he's raced motocross, quarter midgets, karts, most well known for his supercars.
All right, so he tried to hold it, but no go there, as they're going to go to commercial here. Appreciate everybody being here. Hit the like button for us, trying to get to 200 likes, and we'll go from there. 517 of us here. Thanks so much for hanging out today on the Go with CeeLo. And let's go back down into the track, and let's see who's Chandler Smith. Let's take a look. We'll see what the pace car is doing. We'll go down into the track. Dive into it. Dive deep. Karen dropping those threes. Now, Mac, you are eligible for those emojis now. You notice anybody that has a On the Go at CeeLo symbol next to their name and they're in green, you are eligible for emojis. So you guys can use those emojis. Listen in. Chandler Smith. Only 2 drivers today to watch. So tomorrow's will be different. We'll be going all over the place. And
Throttle pedal's getting a little toasty on me in here.
I'm going to get the commercial free. I'm doing it. I don't care. I don't know how much it costs, but it'll be worth it.
Boink.
Hippie Joe, what's going on? We now have 27 cars left on the lead lap.
Sorry, a little preoccupied down here in the pit stall.
Got Deegan 1 lap down again.
No shit. The one time I don't look down there. That's crazy.
Yeah, broke all the pole mounts.
For ad free?
Oh, yeah,
that's just for, I already have that because I have the scanners, but to get ad free, that's what I want to know.
I don't know if that was you waving at me or not. But
I'll take the ad free. All right. Matter of fact, let me do it now while we're under caution.
Of NASCAR on USA is
1 second, y'all. Let me upgrade here.
Save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit progressive.com. A great shot there of the full complex here at Iowa. And an unfortunately short day for Brandon Jones. Kim caught up with him just moments ago.
Brandon Jones, unfortunately, out of the race. Some confusion as to what happened. What can you tell us?
Yeah, sums up our dang year, right? We come out here and we're one of the fastest cars on the racetrack again, and another mechanical failure. I think over half our race has been over mechanical failure.
Thank you so much, Christopher.
So we got to try to stop.
This is Brandon Jones.
I know things happen. They're all man-made race cars, but at the end of the day, it's going to hurt our season, right? And we're going to be in a pretty much must-win situation here pretty soon if we don't continue to get this stuff kind of fixed up on our end. So I hate it for Polonis. I hate it for Menards. Like I said, I enjoyed racing on this new surface that Iowa has put together for us. Just right there, broke a valve. I don't really, even know how it happened. Honestly, we were in a kind of a tight situation on pit road, and I had to use the motor a little bit harder to spin it around, but nothing out of the ordinary, nothing over revved or anything. So I don't know how that would have happened, but we'll get it back to the shop, I guess, and diagnose it, and we'll try to go win the next 2.
He mentioned tough luck out of the
SVG is right now out of the race.
DNFs in 2024. As a matter of fact,
it's $4.99 for ad-free audio video.
DNF for Brandon Jones.
That's what I pay now. So I don't understand
that cut line. 12 positions available for the playoffs, and Brandon Jones right now 77 points out of
I already pay that, so I don't understand why it's that.
Difficult finish today in 36th. Dave.
Rick, with everyone having tire troubles, it hasn't exactly been a cakewalk for Chandler Smith, the leader. Listen.
I struggle. Like, once I just go off in there, right when I touch that new pavement, it's just a 4-wheel slide. Just hold on for dear life. Like, you can see it every time I barrel off in there. It's just, there he goes.
So handling it is Chandler Smith, but Jeff Burton, sometimes if you're the best of the chaos cars out there, you can go win the race.
Well, you're right. It only matters. It doesn't matter how your car drives. It just has to be better than everybody else's. And, that's easy to say sitting up here because as race car drivers, we want it to be
upgrade.
great. But when you are complaining about your car, it's real. And I think it's important for the crew chief and the team not to ignore him, because somebody's going to get better.
Yeah.
And if you get complacent and you think, hey, we're good enough, and you don't keep trying to make your car better, that's when they.
And Rod, yeah, I mean,
because everybody
he was in
else
the
knows
back
you
of the
have
pack.
fastest car. They have to do something different. You can't get complacent.
Most recent driver out of the race.
Oh well, we'll have to
Shane
figure it another.
Gisbergen.
We'll have to
He
figure
is
it after
standing
the
by
race
with
is
Dave.
over. I'm
Rick,
going
it's been a
to
long
deal with
weekend
this
for
right
Shane.
now.
Crash and practice crash now. What bit you this time?
Yeah, just got loose. Guy on top of me, and we just stayed out, got back on lead lap, getting more and more confidence, and just got loose and tried to sort of spin in the middle, and someone collected me. So yeah, my fault again. Gutted for the Kaulig Racing guys. 2 cars ruined there, and yeah, Kubota, Chevrolet. Thanks for everyone supporting us, but yeah, just gutted to do that again.
What boxes did you check off on the positive side for your short track program?
It's the first time we've crashed out of a race, really. So
that's not the positive.
No, it's gutting, but yeah, learned a lot all weekend, and we actually had some speed yesterday, which was cool. So yeah, but the car today is a little bit difficult. So try again next week.
Difficult weekend for this true pro, guys.
Yeah, it was Kyle Weatherman that got him when he was coming back.
What's
from
up?
The race at the racetrack.
Josh, what's up, man?
Wall. So unfortunate there. As we see the choose, and it'll be Smith's. Sammy Smith on the inside, Chandler Smith on the outside.
Remember early in the race when the 20 car stayed out on tires and he had a restart, and he went from the bottom, he went all over the racetrack. He had no grip whatsoever. Most of these guys have restarted on stickers for the majority of this race. Now everybody is on tires, on scuffed tires, and it's going to be interesting to see how they drive with hot tires with all that rubber stuck to them. They do not make the same grip as they did.
All right, here we go. Back to green. We're going to watch the green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go.
Let's go racing, boys! Which lane do you want? Obviously, several drivers believe the outside's the way to go. Let's see how it happens.
Chandler Smith and Sammy Smith.
Now the SVU's out. Go to the 39. That's right.
Momentum paying off for Chandler Smith on that high line, but here comes Sammy Smith back.
Is
on the
Mason
inside.
Mitchell in this race? No, leapfrog.
Yeah, that's a really good corner by
The
Sammy
battle for the
Smith
lead.
right there to be able to keep
Sammy
his position
Smith.
through the bottom, didn't overdrive getting in there. Now he's battling for the lead.
Chandler talked about his car sliding around. That's exactly what happened. Got in the corner, and it just would not stick.
Sammy back to the door and sliding up the racetrack. He's able to hang on to it, though. They stay door to door.
No, Sammy.
Sam Mayer in the one, looking to put a little pressure on Sammy Smith. As we see Cole Custer on the high side clear Sammy and move up to that second spot.
Yeah, Sam Mayer being very aggressive. That was a 3-wide pass that he made there to get himself positioned. Now trying to continue to go forward. Really getting off of turn 2 very, very well.
Watermelon at P6. Chastain. Now P4.
He's found himself up in the top 5.
Able to clear.
You like this one? We'll go back and forth. But there's only 2 cars to choose from, so.
The racetrack on the inside of John Hunter Nemechek.
If we get the...
Well, you're right. It's chaotic.
What is that?
Sam Mayer to the high side now, trying to get by Riley Herbst on the bottom of your screen.
And on the top of the screen, the 00 of Custer, he was trying to get on the outside of the 81, and Chandler just wasn't having it.
Sheldon Creed falling back now in the 18.
He needs a 10 at a time on start track restricted tires.
A little more pressure being added by the 8 of Sammy Smith on the top of your screen, trying to close in on Cole Custer. Completely different lines for Chandler Smith and Cole Custer. Chandler way down close
200
to the
likes.
line.
Let's go
Cole
to
Custer
250.
through that second, almost third
What's
lane
up, Josh?
in
Good
turns
to see
1
you,
and 2.
Josh.
Yeah, they both make a high entry into the corner, but the 81 goes straight to the bottom where Cole Custer is doing what you were talking about, is easier on the tires. He's standing in that second lane right now where he's not having to turn the wheel as much. So we'll see if that pays benefits for him and is better for his tires later on.
been one of the topics this weekend is that heat in the tires. We've seen blistering already. A.J. Allmendinger had a tire failure, put him into the wall. And now 28 laps into stage 2. And the top 2 are staying pretty close together here with Chandler Smith and Cole Custer.
And Cole has gotten outside working, and as you said, DJ, it's all about the entry, right? See how he's able to enter high? Earlier in the race when guys were running the second lane, they were kind of entering maybe a car width lower and kind of drifting up into second lane. Now the confidence is being built that there's enough grip to enter high.
Yeah, didn't take Chandler Smith long to adjust his line.
Parker Retzlaff on the bottom of your screen on pit road. I think we just
now P4 after starting
power.
P9. Brett Moffitt in that 19 Toyota is a strong one.
Smoke in the cockpit, smoke in the cockpit.
He was running 17th, and now they're going to bring the extinguisher over just to make sure with smoke inside of the cockpit.
Jordan Anderson Racing not having a good day. Jeb blew a tire in the 27 car, now the 31 with the mechanical.
Parker
So the 31 is out as well.
8 of his crew.
Retzlaff,
Day over for Parker Retzlaff.
he's done.
How about Cole Custer, Dave?
Ricky had to kind of regroup after that last time he tried to pass Chandler Smith for the lead.
Tell my 0-1. I mean, that's not going to happen with how he's racing this year. You're better than him. Just reel her back in here. We're running back down. You're better than him.
So I kind of think that maybe Chandler may have pushed Cole up into the stuff where he didn't want to be. So Cole backed off and he'll get him again. But tell him I owe him one? What does that mean, DJ?
Well, just you put in your memory bank in case you're racing for the win later on. You won't feel so bad about making a move then.
Log the number 81.
Yes.
Cole Custer won the championship a year ago, but you have to remember he drives for Stewart-Haas Racing, which just a couple weeks ago mentioned that they will be closing their doors. I talked to Cole Custer's father, Joe Custer, who runs Stewart-Haas Racing, and he said that they're going to have an announcement possibly in a week, maybe a little bit more, as to what the future of the Xfinity Series program is going to look like for Cole Custer as well as Riley Herbst, and then some of the other teams that they have an alliance with.
Well, they've put good race cars on the racetrack, and you hope that they can return because they've been a valuable part of this Xfinity Series.
Sam Mayer falling back now in the 1 on the bottom of the race.
I don't know how to upgrade. I mean, I don't see.
Allgaier was able to clear
I don't
him.
get the free.
There's Corey Heim again. We see him on the outside of that 18 of Sheldon Creed.
And we talk about Chandler Smith, who is showing how impressive he is and how good his car is.
Chandler Smith running away with this. Let's go back out to the aerial cam.
Car links on second place. Iowa boy Brett Moffitt there, running 4th right now, doing a really, really good job here, right up in the mix, and seems to have a good car this afternoon.
We heard Custer talk about his displeasure with Chandler Smith. You see the battle here. Sammy Smith's underneath Custer. Custer's car has gotten away from him here. His car is just not driving as good as it was early in the run.
What's up, dude? You're welcome, Tracy. It is probably a promo for new subscribers.
So he's planning on going on the outside.
I don't know. I'm just trying to upgrade to get rid of the commercials, and it won't let me. I already pay $5.99, so or $4.99.
Like right here, he's got the spot, and he just came up a little bit, took some air off his car.
What do you think, DJ? Is that one that you mark in your memory banks, or do you think that nothing happened there?
I mean, everybody's a little different, but
I just want the free commercial. I don't want the I want the commercial free. That's what I want.
And bumper up to the quarter panel there. I can't see anything that the leader did wrong in that case.
Sammy Smith in the 8. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Get those likes up, John. Good to see you, buddy. Let's go to 250 on the like show. 250 on the likes.
Riley Herbst on the outside of the 7. Still a good battle for second. It's
trying to get to 14,300 on the subscribes.
You know what's brilliant?
This race is going to take a while.
Think about it. Boring is the unsung.
That's right. And let's listen in to what it sounds like at the track. Dean, is your boy Old McDowell on already? Thank you, Lloyd. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, there it is. We'll just get rid of that right now. Don't worry, it won't be on for long. I was wondering. So right now, Chandler Smith, Sammy Smith, Cole Custer, and Ross Chastain in that P4. They're watching right there. That's Sam Mayer and Herbst, Riley Herbst. They're battling for 11th and 12th.
Riley Herbst, that's a battle for 7th spot. Looks like Mayer lost the car and went up the racetrack. Close call for both drivers.
Yeah, that might have been an intentional drift.
Really?
I think he thought he might get in there and be able to slide
What's
up.
up, Ethan? Good to see you. E-Train. Sorry, I love that. E-Train.
Corey Heim just in front of him. Let's take another look at that one in 98.
Let's see what happens here. This is
Ooh, Bear hit the wall. And we got a caution, the 07. Caution 07.
Little issue right there getting into the corner. We have a caution.
07 around, and Patrick Emmerling brings out this caution.
A little wider, that's right, Matthew.
You heard him say, "Oh
yeah."
He's running 25th. Just on the inside of the 5 of Anthony Alfredo. He's trying to refire it.
Yeah, so many times. Yeah, so many times when you spin, I don't know why, but they don't fire back up. It takes 30 seconds or so. I don't know what happens. I never did understand that.
Daniel Dye in that P16
for them to fire up. In many occasions, it may fire up ultimately. The crew chief spotters yelling, "Let's get going! Let's get going!" I'm trying. Switches are on. I'm turning it over. It won't go. He does not want to get out of the car. He wants to get a push. Maybe they can roll start.
Think they'll pit? You think they'll pit?
So Sam Mayer, who currently is running.
Oh, I know. There's a lot of new NASCAR fans. You're right.
Riley Herbst. Let's listen into their
I'm just
radio.
reminding you of that, okay? Yeah, 10-4. You got to focus, son.
That's probably more my fault than his, Marty. I was an aggressive clear to feed right rear to get going. We're all right.
Well, I mean, I think we saw from the replay, or what I saw. I thought he really tried to drive it in there. And
Awesome, Michigan.
Try to clear himself, basically.
This is our first year following trucks in Xfinity.
Speed, but he actually got loose, and he had to correct his car, and that's what got him up in that position to begin with.
This is a turned up temperature kind of racetrack day, you know what I mean? Everybody's aggression's way up, so it's going to be managing it of being aggressive but not stepping on your toes, right? Like, I tried to aggressive clear you there, like he hung on you. We tried to slide to you, like the whole thing, right? Everybody just seems like
thank you, Kieran. Thank you for subscribing, Kieran.
That was awesome. Kevin Hamlin, and he said exactly what you just said, DJ. He was wanting him to slide him, get real aggressive on corner entry. Question is, do you pit here?
We should ask our crew chief. He's shaking his head no.
Nope.
Because he can't speak.
Chandler Smith did not pit.
You know, we haven't seen any tire issues lately, so
let's stay right here.
Coming, several behind him, but
with Spain from Texas. Hello to Spain.
Can run the distance.
A few cars did make their way onto pit road, including Parker Kligerman. Kim?
And Parker was reporting a very significant vibration. As crew chief Patrick Doningshoe said, is it just a chatter? He said, no, there's something wrong. So he did bring Parker down. There are scuffs going on this race car right now, Marty.
So here's the deal. If they're going to put on stickers here, Cam, you see Brett Moffitt, bottom right of your screen, Austin Hill, bottom left of your
that's right
screen.
next to the airport. That's interesting.
You one set for the rest of the race, and there's 24 to go here in stage 2. So an interesting move. And also of note, for both Austin Hill and Brett Moffitt, they did report vibrations on the last run.
And Brett Moffitt from 7th, that was the first car to come onto pit road. We'll see how it ends up working.
All right, going to commercial break, and we're riding along here. See, I wanted this commercial-free business done. That's what I want. I want it over with, but I don't know how to change it. Told you, a few feet away. That's right, Ray. Loved Atlanta and Bristol. Really disappointed by calling off the 600 when there was a holiday next day. I know, Michigan. I know that's right. Everyone says the NBC coverage is better than Fox. Is that true? I can't really tell you right now. But right along with Chandler Smith here in P1. CeeLo picks Chandler Smith.
Who's dropping brake duct hoses everywhere?
Moffitt on new tires now.
Not sure.
Just a wave a hand from Texas. Watching from a hot Key Largo, Florida. Currently 101 degrees in Florida Keys. SC. Awesome. Love the Sundowner. Sundowner restaurant in Key Largo. Gotta love it. SC. Thank you for showing NASCAR from Bill and Lori from North Carolina. Thank you, Laura.
Nobody's running on.
You're welcome.
You already got a problem. If they want to blow anything, blow.
Rick says all networks are you know what. Hello from Iowa, Justin G. Good to see you, buddy.
Keeping your tires clean. There's a ton of buildup when you burn.
Justin G.
That might be part of our issue firing off here. I have been working them way more than I like to on short tracks because of that. Copy.
We're listening to Chandler Smith talking to his crew. Howdy from Payson, Arizona. Charles, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you.
3 and 4.
All right, let's go back to it.
Both today and tomorrow, sold out crowds here in Newton, Iowa, as we're getting ready for the choose and the restart.
You know, like there was no marble.
Chandler Smith, Sammy Smith running.
William Fredericks sitting in Oklahoma. Thanks for being a member. Hello to everybody. If you want to become a member, 99 cents. Get you those emojis. We have those emojis there for you guys.
Jesse Love is
Herbert was a good one in the booth. He was.
Rick, you mentioned the crowd.
Thank you, Leapfrog.
Something that's always happened here. They love to come to this racetrack, and they come from far and wide to be here and watch. The racing always helps that. You have great short track racing, but it's nice to see them here once again for a fantastic weekend.
There is a lot of racing that takes place in this area. As a matter of fact,
I heard a good channel is on the go at CeeLo. Thank you, Kyle.
To Knoxville, a dirt track that's just south of here, just a little ways, and that is always packed. But the fans.
Howdy from East Texas, Lloyd. Thanks for being a member as well. William as well.
We heard the symptom on the radio.
Hello from Iowa.
What was the cause?
Yeah, the line or one of the power wires, it like shorted out and burnt all the way from the battery to underneath the dash and started on fire. So it got a lot. There was just a bunch of smoke and stuff, and I felt like we were making our car a lot better. Like I feel like we struggled a little bit at the start, just like completely different from practice. And I think that we got the car there. Like I felt like the best we've been all day. Like I think we were working towards making the car as fast as Xfinity Internet, and they were like making good gains.
What's up, Ken?
Like
good to see you, man.
We're up to like 15th there and just gaining on everyone, and then we had some bad luck.
Flow Racing does a good job broadcasting Extreme Outlaws. Nice.
It's his first start in any series at Iowa.
So, Kim, we talked about those drivers that did.
That was Parker Retzlaff that they were interviewing.
Brett Moffitt both had reported vibrations. That's why they came down pit road.
Glock says, I'm in at the track. Nice, Glock.
19 of Brett Moffitt. And there are significant blisters on this right front tire. What I'm surprised by, Jeff, is that it hasn't gotten better as rubber has laid on the racetrack. This is almost all the way down to the fabric on this right front for Brett Moffitt. In terms of Austin Hill, he just asked Andy Street, his crew chief, he said, is there anything we can do about this right front issue?
I'm excited to see the NCAA conference change on June 1st. I know.
In the top 10.
Who you like, Glock? I got Chandler Smith. I predicted it on Friday.
I'm just going to have to keep going higher on
you were at the track yesterday?
As you mentioned, that takes away performance from the car.
Well, it does, Marty. And setups matter. Like, driving style matters. Not every setup is the same in these race cars, and some are easier on tires than others, and some drivers are easier on tires than others. So the combination.
SVG 44 laps down. He's done for the day. 26 cars left on the lead lap.
In a situation where you don't have an answer, you have a decision to make. And that's slow down. And that is not, it's going to be very difficult to keep track position and slowing down at the same time. But as the race goes on,
I know, he's in the front row.
Get better. To Marty's point, sometimes the track gets rubbered up. It takes a little heat out
of the tires. All right, lights are off on the pace car. Ken, thanks for becoming a rookie. Ken, thank you so much.
Choose taking place now, and the Smiths will both stay in the outside lane now. So that puts Cole Custer on the front row.
Broke to join. Oh, it's okay, Kelly. No worries. It's there available. If you guys want to join, more power. If not, I am totally cool with it. It's there for you guys to enjoy. That's all we do it for.
Dave.
Chandler Smith.
That's why I make it 99 cents. About as cheap as it's going to be.
Turn 3. Here was Chandler's response.
My smart self, even though it hasn't happened yet, keeps being optimistic, thinking it's going to be gripped up when I get down to turn 3. So I sail it off in there, and it disappoints me every time.
So his smart self is probably going to back up the corner a little bit better, a little bit more.
Keep hitting that like button, try to get to 300 likes.
Sammy Smith on this restart.
It disappoints him every time. And he's the one making the decision.
Yeah, well, all I know is he's the fastest thing here, so I'm not sure
still out front.
I want to do something different.
Still out front. We'll see.
We're going to miss the restart here because there's a commercial.
As we come back for
someone can figure out. I'll pay whatever. Here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Here we go. Green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go races, boys.
What's up, Ken?
Great launch by Chandler Smith. Cole Custer struggling to the inside. Jesse Love making it 3 wide. All the momentum lost there for the 0-0, and 3 cars got by him. It's Chandler Smith, Sammy Smith, 1 and 2. Ross Chastain is 3rd. Allgaier is 4th. Cole Custer now has stopped falling back at the 5th position.
That's kind of what we've seen is that driver, that first one on the inside.
Chastain, P3.
Right behind him, and that was Jesse Love.
That 92.
Cole Custer was able to jump up, still in the top 5. Jesse Love is just that well. He's behind a 4 wide.
Allgaier there in 3rd.
He's lost like 6 or 8 spots.
Top 3 nose to tail now as Chandler Smith will run the middle of the racetrack through 3 and 4.
Look at Chastain. He is almost in the old asphalt on corner entry.
Here comes Sammy Smith for the lead.
Sammy Smith.
Can't make the pass. Chandler Smith.
Oh, Chandler Smith.
Pulls back by.
Still has it there. Yeah, I will be doing that Glock. I'll be there tomorrow as well.
Yeah, he was
We'll be doing tomorrow night's race.
Off of turn 2. Look at Chastain. He keeps pushing that entry into the corners. He's higher than anybody. This is a familiar theme. The 81 has trouble on the restarts. They all get stacked up behind him, and then as time goes by, he gets better and better.
Yeah, it's kind of like if he can fend off that first run and attempted pass that they make at him, then he's able to kind of settle into what he wants to do and pull back away.
Corey Heim has made his way. We see him on the bottom of the screen. He's made his way up into the 7th spot now. And we mentioned at the top of the show, yesterday in practice, Corey Heim was very impressive, very fast in practice. But because there was no qualifying, he had to start this race in 22nd. Now he's worked his way up here where he's competitive in the top 10, fighting for that 6th spot with Allgaier right now. Corey Heim, so talented behind the wheel. He's running
Allgaier in P6. Corey Heim right behind him in that purple car you see on the track. Corey Heim.
So we saw a wild
He's done for the day. Brian at the track airport. Nice. Thank you, Glock. Thanks so much.
Watch this aggressive move.
Look at the 2 and the 21.
Great idea to try to make a pass. Watch what happens.
9th and 10th. And then in between them is that Cole Custer. Yes, Cole Custer. 221 and Cole Custer there.
So he saw an opening there, and as a driver, man.
Do I have DraftKings? I don't do that. I've wasted so much money on DraftKings. What team is Chastain running for?
Yeah, you want to be aggressive, but
is it Trackhouse? I'm not sure who the 92 is for. DJM Racing, thank you, NASCAR fan.
Just all but wrecked right there. Did a great job of saving.
I'm excited about tomorrow's race.
And here we see Richard Childress Racing cars nose to tail with Jesse Love just in front of Austin Hill.
You got Cole for the W?
See those few cars that did
we'll see
on tires during that last caution. How
nice view in there. I like that zoomed in.
Go here, and how hard were they going to go? Knowing now they've got a set of
tires. Guy's doing a good job
once again.
Yeah, so the question would be, with only 8 to go, will they, could they come down pit road? Steve thinks maybe they could come down pit road and just do
8 to go here
and get some track position back.
Ken dropping those 7s. Thanks for becoming a member, Ken. Welcome to the community.
Well, it's interesting how aggressive he was on that restart, because during the caution, he told us.
That's right. Tomorrow's going to be fun, y'all. Tomorrow night.
Trying to save tires during that last run. His crew chief came on the radio and said, "We only have 2 sets left. I cannot bring you down." So despite having what he thinks is a tire issue, the ability to show that aggression on a restart, we'll see what he's got the next 7 laps for Jesse Love.
Oh, yeah, of course, the tires. Joseph, you're correct.
And he's trying to
it's going to be a mini mini Bristol. A big Bristol, actually.
Back to almost falling out of the top 10 after starting up front. After this most recent
What's up from Daytona Beach? Track Rats, what's going on, man?
Car right here. He's picked up 6 spots since the restart. And things are getting heated right here. It is. These 2 are teammates. The 20 doesn't care.
Yeah, the 20 doesn't care.
Wow.
John Hunter Nemechek got into the bumper there of Austin Hill. Here comes Matt.
Look at that big crap.
On the outside.
The 20.
Wide again.
The 21, the 2, the 19, all together right there. Just found you. Thank you, Track Rats. Welcome.
Newer tires than everybody that they're
racing. Who fell off right there? It was at the 39 that fell off.
Sam Mayer's been able to sneak
and that black and yellow car looks exactly like Rusty Wallace's old car.
To go before the end of stage 2, and these teammates continue.
Awesome, SC.
Austin Hill on the inside. Jesse Love now falling back on the outside, so Hill makes the pass. It was almost reminiscent of Martinsville a year ago, except it was Creed who was behind the wheel of the 2. John Hunter Nemechek also being able to clear Jesse Love. Now Love fighting back on that high side. Corey Heim moving up. He's 6th, trying to take the spot away from Creed, which would be 5th. Oh, way up the racetrack. Allgaier catches it before he gets into the
Allgaier.
And there's no one close to him.
Allgaier by himself.
So he may get away with that.
All by himself. He's got about 1.5 seconds to 6th place.
Trying to get the rubber. When you run out of the groove, all that buildup that's on the racetrack, that debris gets on your tires. He's just trying to clean that off.
Regroup.
Oh, yeah. Midnight. That's right, Cole. Midnight.
Final lap as the 81 has gone.
Final lap. And, oh, Jesse Love.
Wall now.
Blew a right front tire.
Another tire
Vibration
on a guy that was doing really well. He was in P9.
Because they were going to run out of tires. And he was pushing hard, and he blew a right front tire right in the middle of 3 and 4.
And so he comes pressed up against the wall as the stage will end with Chandler Smith winning stage 1 and stage 2 here at Iowa. Sam Mayer in the 1 is going to end up second. Let's take another look at what just happened, though.
My gosh. You got his autograph?
You see the pressure being put
now
on
stage 2 ends under caution like stage 1. Hi from the moon. Nice, Jason. Good day, see chat. What's up, Max? We're going to go to a commercial break. Appreciate y'all hanging out here. And I'm going to figure out how to do the commercials here. She's watching. Allie's still P29, 2 laps down. That's awesome. All right, thank you. There we go. All right, let's listen in here.
I know we just pitted, but
Let's go, Ross. Where's SVG? Brittany is out of the race.
copy of me, whatever you think.
He is in 34 spot. 34 spot.
For you on the per ES deal. I don't know how tight ES was, but I would like all I could do to keep from wrecking most of us entry to 1 right there when we were side by side.
Hopefully Deacon Carr can make something happen. Let's stage 3.
Hey, middle here. Enough.
Made it pretty much neutral. Okay. Nothing big though. Like, do something.
Thanks for the subscribes. We're trying to get to 14,300. I got a Rowdy Bust M&M's hat autograph. Nice.
The post race followed by U.S. Olympic team trials swimming, and again, that's where they.
What happened to AJ? Blew a tire and hit the wall, destroyed his car.
Tomorrow,
he hit it hard too.
Green and Cup Series racing for the first time at Iowa Speedway. That's at 7 o'clock. The NASCAR America post race show at 10:30. You're watching NASCAR Xfinity Series racing from Iowa. It's the HyVee Perks 250. Jesse Love, the most recent into the wall here with a tire issue. You're seeing Jeremy Clements, who was running strong earlier, getting pushed now around this 7/8 mile short track. There's the damage to the right side of Jesse Love's car.
Got a bunch of autographs, man.
And remember, that's a teammate of Austin Hill, who has had complications all day with vibrations. He pitted a few laps ago, right? So you would like to stay out here or just do fuel, not put tires on, but your teammate just blew a right front tire. And his day is over because of it. So that makes this a very difficult decision. I don't think they're going to put tires on it with this few laps that they have on it, but he's going to have to leave this restart and be really, really calm if he decides not to put tires on it, Dave.
Jeff, late in that run, Cole Custer finally radioed his team as to why he went from second
Not a good
all the way back.
Oh my, this is so cool. Thank you, Linda.
I just had to take it easy.
Lee says you should let the commentators' voices stay on even when the race is going, please.
Just can't be in denial. Jack Roush taught me that early in
Really,
my
this
career.
is a
have to accept the
interactive chat
situation,
with
even if you
play-by-play
don't
on me as well with
just
my
act like it's
reaction,
not
so I won't
happening.
be
It will
being
in your
quiet the
day.
whole entire time. Drew, thank you for the subscribe.
So on the hook is Jesse Love. They'll pull that back into the garage and try to get it back in the hauler. I mentioned this just moments ago. Indianapolis, yeah, that's Lucas Oil Stadium where the Colts play. And in Indianapolis, they're getting ready to figure out who's going to head to Paris for the Olympics for the U.S. Olympic team. The swimming trials take place. That's coming up after the race here on USA.
Rick, did you ever ask your pool guy why it took so long to build that pool in your backyard? But they did this in like a couple of days.
Yeah, I mean, they threw that together in less than a week, I think.
Are y'all sure Steven's swimming there? He's not moonlighting
No, we've seen
trying to make the Olympics?
We've seen Steve. He's actually
Ray, the 92. What did you say, Max? I didn't see that. Sorry about that. Let's see. What did you say, Max?
He was with us yesterday in practice.
Do you, CeeLo?
Bit of an issue. Lost the voice, but taking a little break. So we do thank DJ for stepping in.
You're awesome.
Double duty. You were on the pre-race.
Thank you so much, Brett. Appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate you having me, and we'll look forward to.
I didn't catch it, Max. Say it again. Way too many yellow laps.
And we got a
How many so far? Only 5. Ooh, Jesse Love is on fire, bro.
Most likely.
Let's see if they show that. If I want to stay here with the pit stop. 5 cautions only. Seems like a lot more than it really is.
Trying to get the tow truck away from this car right now.
Yeah, that's as far as they're taking it.
Yeah.
Might not be where they wanted that car to go. But
you see, the fire was extinguished.
Just a tough day for Jesse Love.
Oh, I appreciate it, Max.
Tough day for quite a few drivers, actually. Allmendinger into the wall. Eric Jones had a mechanical issue.
All right, we go right along with Chandler
Perkins
Smith.
is out. Van Gisbergen.
Little Jack
Also,
picked Jesse Love. He's going to have to pick another driver.
Kyle Weatherman out of the race. Parker Retzlaff had an issue. They had a fire inside the car. And now Jesse Love.
You see drivers swerving their tires. You wonder why they do that on pit road.
Thank you so much for the subscribe.
Your pit box as quickly as
S-Gals.
possible. Be aggressive, Kim, and not slide through pit box.
And for Iowa native Sammy Smith there at the top in the 8 car, he's just still a little bit free. Starting to get a little brake fade, so they'll pull some tape to help that. He asked them, help me on the short run, and I will manage it on the long run. As a little slow it looks on the right side of that change, Dave.
You saw Chandler Smith challenge on those restarts. Snappy. It takes a while to come in, though, just for that, Marty.
Marty Lindley said Sam Mayor's run to second at the end of stage 2 was
Chandler Smith, P1.
Also said the brakes haven't been
You predicted the yellows and Cole Custer. See if it happens.
There goes Sam Mayer leaving his stall.
0 tires there we saw for Ryan Sieg, so gas only wins the race off of pit road with those that changed.
No tires for Ryan Sieg, P1. No, Ricky, you're not on fire. No, Ricky, you're not on fire. How's SVG doing, S-Gals? He is out of the race, unfortunately. Out of the race for SVG. And we're going to listen to Chandler Smith here in P1. Ryan Sieg, P1. He did not, he took 0 tires. Is this USA channel or a Rabbit Ears channel? SC, this is the USA channel. It's actually watching it on the USA website. USA channel website. He hit the wall. Sieg is definitely into the wall soon, for sure, with those tires. You got to take some tires, man, at least 2. But trying to do something here for Ryan Sieg.
The 11's going to be the leader. He pitted at lap 130.
Oh, Josh Williams is the leader, actually. We got some cars in front of.
For fuel only, he took tires at lap 126, and then us.
How's Alfredo done? And he's in the 5 car, right?
We cannot pull out a line right outside.
He is in 23rd spot.
Start finish line.
Oops.
Not before it. Not when his bumper's there. Whenever we're at it. They've been calling it here lately.
I didn't hear what you said.
Start finish line. not a half a car length forward, not a quarter. They have been calling it here lately. As soon as your nose hits the line,
Body work is getting into the tire.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Everybody's doing a good job on the Rotary Chevrolet. And just appreciate all the hard work we've had. We've been up and down all day. You know, we got beat around on the racetrack a little bit, so I feel like we got our car the best we can get it right now. The 81's awful tough, so we'll see what happens.
I was praising you earlier today for your overnight changes. Did you expect this at all? Because as bad as you were in practice yesterday, you have a shot to win this race.
There's a good chance of winning.
I know. It's we just went to work last night and put our heads down and made a plan, and we're executing it right now.
Marty Lindley, old school, one of the best in the garage area, and he's got Sam Mayer in a spot to get a win here at Iowa today.
And Marty, we're seeing the 98 back on pit road, and they're putting some tape on the front. What happened here as we look on pit road?
It looked like some contact here.
Ooh, the 92 Chastain and Herbst come together.
Some contact. Really get. I did see him working on the left front a little bit with it, but I guess maybe the front was something that they weren't going to take the time before, and now just had that opportunity.
Keep hitting that subscribe. We're trying to get to 14,300 today. We get about 40 to go. Hit that like button. Trying to get to 300 likes.
As we're getting ready for the restart, 91 laps remaining in this race. We're in the final stage.
What's up, Menace? Good to see you, buddy.
Again, came in and just got fuel. Josh Williams actually stayed out under this most recent caution. That's why he's up front in row 1.
So now if you look at row 2, which we think are certainly two of the faster cars.
We're going to do the aerial cam because I think we're about to have a wreck. Thomas says go Braves.
Like which,
let's see what happens here with Ryan Sieg and Josh Williams on horrible tires.
And what the one is thinking is, hey, if the 39 gets in there, doesn't.
There we go.
Here we go, green flag. Let's go racing, boys! Nowhere for the 81 to go, right? So it's just a gamble. You can't control what they're doing in front of you.
See how this goes.
All you can do is look at the cars in front of you and make your best
Rubbin's
guess
racing.
on what lane you want to pick.
We'll see how Josh Williams.
Oh, look at Chandler Smith.
Side of row 1 with Ryan Sieg.
Bad restart for Chandler Smith.
Again, older tires for both these cars. The quick move to make it 3 wide for the lead. The 81 of Chandler Smith.
Ryan Sieg.
And a great start for Sam Mayer.
It happened exactly the way he needed it to. Sieg wasn't able to stay on the white line. Now Mayer.
Crash coming.
But still, Mayer came out in front of the 81. Clearly he wanted to lead, but to get in front of the 81 was a big, big gain.
Josh Williams also able to stay in front. Here comes Sheldon Creed.
This is just like his granddaddy. Stores fast but shaky. Hit that like button. That's right, Casanova.
Restarts, it's worse now because now he's
trying to get to 300 likes. Trying to get to 14.3 on the subscribes.
He continues to fall back. So Chandler Smith, after dominating stage 1 and stage 2.
Ryan Sieg, Mayer, Williams, Creed, Custer.
He's falling.
What happened to Chandler Smith?
You're awesome.
Smith falling back to 12th. Bronze, thanks for the subscribe. What happened to Chandler Smith?
In the 26, trying to take 7th away from John Hunter Nemechek.
See at the top of your screen, the 11 car he got in there, wasn't able to stay on the
bottom. You think Chandler Smith was getting out of there out of Dodge?
Into the old asphalt.
Custer able to get by. See Iowa native Brett Moffitt in the 19 also passing. Here's 3 wide, Corey Heim with Austin Hill in the middle as Josh Williams falls back another spot.
Oh, Corey Heim just ran the 21 way up the racetrack. Austin Hill is not going to like that.
What happened to Allgaier? What happened to Chandler Smith?
Don't know if he'll be able to get back to his bumper, though.
Allgaier, where's he at? He's in 11th. Chandler Smith in 12th.
In Iowa, we'll see if he can work his way up from 7th with John Hunter Nemechek in front of him.
Maybe Heim will take the lead.
Them and Cole Custer.
He's in P7.
It's Ryan Sieg still out.
Thank you, Leapfrogs.
Gas-only pit stop. Sam Mayer running in 2nd.
Almost 31 to go to our goal of 14,300.
And 85 laps to go. With that being the situation, Steve, can they make it on fuel?
85 to
Thanks
go.
for that input, Steve. He shook his head yes So we did get that input from Mr. Letarte.
How about Sieg right here? This, you know, remember he finished second at Texas in a side-by-side battle with Sam Mayer, lost on the last lap. It's, you know, this car has speed, and you get them track position, this will not be an easy pass for Sam Mayer.
Yes, I think the question here is how long will the tires that
Moffitt the fifth,
as many others have, and the car Sam Mayer chasing.
Where the heck did Deegan go?
To continue this
Did
pace,
she show
or
up and
does
race?
it, slow down?
Not
But
really.
I think this is something, a calculated risk that they were willing to take, Kim.
Absolutely willing to take. In fact, crew chief Matt Noyes came on the radio, told Ryan they felt like they had fresh enough tires
28th spot,
to
3
not
laps
take
down.
any on the last stop. They were last in on 126 for 4 tires.
What's up, Mark? Good to see you. What's up, Rising Rhino?
Ryan, remember, has finished
Thank you,
the
sir.
runner-up spot in his career. Once here at Iowa, a second time, and then also earlier this season at
Where did
Texas.
NASCAR
Who did he
go?
finish second to? The guy that just
Mosh.
passed him.
Look at this. Look at this aerial view.
Ryan Sieg
So
win,
cool.
and that allowed Mayer to get by as well as Sheldon Creed. Boy,
Something
see
new,
Sheldon
I guess,
Creed
because
running
NBC.
second
I don't
in
know,
BJ, and think,
but this
could
is
it be another one. Could he get
amazing.
to 10? Or could he get the win today?
Yeah, you know, I think he's got the car that he could possibly
It's not
win
steering
with.
problems,
They
it's
know that
electrical
the problem
problems.
is that this stage is more than likely, if
Where did
things
NASCAR go?
work out, you're going to get another fresh set of tires. And I think that's where he is really shown to be the best.
Bear, Creed, Sieg, Custer,
This could be his day.
Moffitt.
Ryan Sieg back in third. How did it happen? He got it in turn 3.
This is about where we have it all the time. I know it's a little farther wide shot, but they'll zoom
Once you
in.
get out of that new asphalt, it is save your race car time at that point. You're no longer trying to make
Just like
pace. You're
that,
just
see?
trying to keep from wrecking from first to third, and
There's that Colster 19 and 20.
What Ryan Sieg and his team did there,
Moffitt
was one of the 3
in that
options
19
that Steve
Toyota
had
looking
on his
good.
whiteboard over here as they were going under that caution. The drivers and teams that had come in previously.
He said Moffitt is bringing NASCAR back.
I believe it was. Got tired, so they could come in and just get fuel only. They
Could get body in the left.
The other tires, knowing they would
Left,
pull
left.
those off and put them back on. But
Chandler
Steve and them
Smith,
decided
I don't know
that
what
they
happened to
wanted
him.
Try the fuel only option, and we'll see how this works out by the end of the race for them.
And here's Chandler Smith, the most frustrated man on the racetrack at the moment. Won both stages. Did not get a good restart, which he struggled with all day, but in the back of the pack, they just ganged up on him and now battling for 12th place.
So Chandler Smith fighting to get back to the front where he was very
You're welcome,
comfortable
Michigan.
up there.
Mitch Gal, 2189. You're welcome.
Another driver.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Ended up
Pretty good, the word according to Nate. What's going on?
Jesse Love standing by with Dave.
And Jesse, we heard you say oof on the radio. You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. I told myself when I got out, if I wanted to do this for a long time, I got to be tough to take some bigger hits. So I've never seen it on the TV, but yeah, it was a pretty big one. But I've wrecked midgets and sprint cars many a times, and they kind of toughen you up for days like this.
So did you have any warning at all? I mean, they kept you out, so you knew you had to baby it a little bit.
Yeah, I knew that they were chunked, but we were chunking them all day, and it was fine. I tried to fill that hole in that restart with me in the 0-0 and try to get close to the lead, and I think that might have maybe punctured a little hole in it because it started getting really tight, and it's getting tighter and tighter, and I thought I had a tire going down or close to it, and then once it got really bad, it just blew on.
Commercial on the camera. We'll bring it back here in a second, y'all.
But at the same time, we know tires are chunking, so we don't want to come down pit road and have no issue. So just a really fast wheeling Camaro. Proud of all my guys today. Car was as fast as
Yeah, it's the blimp cam. 2 more to 300, y'all.
Glad you're okay. By the way, quick update on the channel.
All right, thank you, S Gals. Thanks for watching.
There is no update. He's been silent on the radio. You know, frustrated, but he'll try to work his way back forward.
Top of your screen, you're seeing Corey Heim.
30 to go to our subscriber goal.
Going by Ryan Sieg as well. Austin Hill passing Sieg.
Yeah, you see Chandler Smith on the bottom here. He still hasn't been able to get by Justin.
Him and Alguy are just running together here.
Is the groove has moved up to that second lane right now, and the bottom, you can't get a good enough run to really make a pass. You have to wait almost for somebody to make a mistake, because as soon as you go
these
down
are
there, if you don't complete that pass,
Xfinity drivers.
that spot on the outside.
Butterfly.
So Chandler Smith.
That's right, word of Nate.
The top 10.
Keep hitting that like button for us. Trying to get it up to 400 likes is our new goal. 350.
Cold and smooth.
And let's listen to what it sounds like at the track. Hello from Brazil. You're welcome. Zino. Who's my favorite Xfinity driver? I don't know. Kind of like Allgaier, though. Awesome, David. That's what I'm just saying. It's kind of like a blimp, though. Three to 13, back to 4 for the 92 Chastain in P11 now. Chandler Smith passing Josh Williams there for 10th. You're welcome, Susan. There's 4 JGR cars, JRM cars. Only see 3. I think one's out. Yeah, Brandon Jones is out. He caught on fire. Brandon Jones had an electrical issue. Brandon Jones there, 36, 147 laps down. I like how the cameraman gets bored and he starts looking at other things, not the race. You're welcome, David. Our new goal is 400 likes.
Front going down. Stevie Reeves, his spotter, said it's not worth getting hurt, but we're going to leave it up to you when you bring it to pit road. Moffitt said, oh yeah, we got a problem. I'm coming to pit road.
Oh, Moffitt in the pits on the 19.
And Moffitt had to come to pit road. He thinks he has a right front going down.
And Marty, another driver that's been plagued by vibrations through the course of this entire race has been Parker Kligerman. The last time he had a vibration, they did bring him down under caution when the tires were taken off. Patrick Donahue said
it's a helicopter cam.
Parker thinks he might be going crazy. He can't decide if it's maybe a tire issue or a brake issue. As you see Ryan Sieg on pit road right now taking a fresh set of tires. Remember, he last stopped for
the Braves just hit a home run, he said.
26, so needed those fresh Goodyears for the end of the race.
Saw the crew of the 19, Moffitt, having to push him out of his stall.
So Moffitt with a great run today, now done. He had to get a pit stop there. We'll see what that helps later on. We'll see what happens. 62 laps to go.
Probably 2 when everything cycles back through.
So how do you play this? If you're the Sam Mayer, if you're Creed, they're both.
Thank you so much,
tires, right?
Carson. Thank you so much, Carson. Thank you, Whalesingham. Don, thank you so much.
And how do you, if you're Sam Mayer?
Hurts the 13th. He's coming back now.
You're awesome.
There's
really,
Ross Chastain.
This takes some discipline, and I think for 2 young drivers, some outside influence will be really important here. The crew chiefs, spotters. Look, here's the big picture. Give them a direction and demand that they do it. I think that's what young drivers will be best served in this situation.
Yeah, SVG wrecked out. He is done for the night.
What was the issue there?
Yeah, we wanted to get a look at the right front for Brett Moffitt. He was right. There's
big blister for Brett Moffitt. He got in before it went out.
Moffitt, so he was correct. They had to come to pit road for that. They are now down 2 laps. You know, Jeff heard one crew chief talk to his driver about trying to slowly bring in the tire
go Braves.
as much as they could. Could that
I haven't been keeping up with it. I was gonna look for the ticker here.
It is in this Xfinity race.
Look at the Tigers all over Houston.
Teams talking about putting air pressure in tires.
There's Austin Hill.
Up. I just don't know how any of that helps. I mean, this is a. This is a heat.
You can't pit now or eat ice cream.
The only thing that what makes heat is speed. What makes heat is.
All right, he started it. Ray started it. Let me see your favorite.
You just at this point.
Days of Thunder quote. Oh, you're welcome. In Argentina, wow.
So how do you manage it? And you just heard that.
I mean, he's in P7. He might have it, Don.
Got a little vibration. What do I do? He wants some help. But the crew chiefs can't look at the tires in this situation. They don't know what you have going on either. So it really is a guessing game.
Sam Mayer.
Great point, because he is a great former crew chief, but
in the lead. Sheldon Creed P2. Let me see those ones. Sam Mayer P1.
May make it worse. Yeah.
Dave.
You're not first, you're last.
We're watching here, John Hunter Nemechek on the inside, Cole Custer on the outside. Absolutely, Custer said he had a vibration, and then that radio back that we just caught a clip of. Do you want me to go?
Awesome,
hard?
Max.
He is right now racing John Hunter.
Sorry,
Hunter is okay.
I'm all over the place today.
A little bit of a vibration too. So racing and saving, it's like a fuel save, except this one.
20 in the zero.
It could put you in the wall.
Well, they run 35 straight laps here. That's the longest of the day. So we're in uncharted territories in a very difficult situation. A lot of racing left to go. I still think you have to save some tire here. I just think
317 likes. Keep hitting that like button for us. Trying to get to 400.
Nothing wrong with the tire that they can see. That's Cole Custer. You can hear the vibration in his voice.
Got a commercial on the camera. 1 second, y'all.
So John Hunter Nemechek.
I don't feel like the tire's blistered. It's just like the band broke. But there was nothing wrong with the tire. Nothing was wrong with the tire.
Josh Williams on pit road now in the 11. So right side tires only for the 11 of Williams.
A lot of cars on, just coming down pit road. We just seen 4 or 5. We got another one.
You're right, Matt.
Denno's on pit road.
We don't do it illegal here. All right, just a second. I'm getting back to the aerial cam.
Stop for DiBenedetto. Corey Heim closing in on.
And what you're watching is not the broadcast. It is the aerial cam off of NASCAR.com. You guys watch this for free.
Williams scored 2 laps.
And I'm going to figure out how to get these ads gone.
Currently, 16 drivers still on the lead lap, all chasing.
CeeLo, what's up? Puerto Rico.
The world thinks there are only 2 types of people.
Ozuna. And the Orioles winning over the Phillies. All right, let's listen into the track as we're at a commercial break. Hendrick Larson fan here. Awesome. Looking rough today. We got a caution. Looks like everybody looks like a caution? No. I can't tell. I think we got a caution. It's not as loud. I think we are under a caution. Yep, we are. Caution on the track. Love that sound, CeeLo says. Who is it? He can't find it either. There it is. He found him. Oh, no. It's Allgaier. Allgaier with a blown tire. Oh, no. Allgaier is the next victim. Oh. These tires, man.
Yeah.
These tires, bro. It's going to be worse tomorrow. I think it's going to be worse tomorrow. Allgaier. Well, Chandler Smith really wasn't in the running, so he was way in the back, so I figured this at least keeps track of the leaders. So the 7.
Out of the car and into the safety vehicle. Their AMR safety crew getting there, but we ride along. This is coming out of turn 4, right in the gas, and it blows there.
Oh my gosh.
That is vicious. It's just such a hard.
That's this track, SC.
And I were both,
This track is rough on these tires.
It was a cringe.
Well, we both limp and all kinds of stuff because of days like that.
That's the tire manufacturer.
Yeah, it reminds you, these 3,500 plus pound cars slamming into a wall like that. This is a very dangerous sport still.
Yeah, even with the safer barriers now, and I know the impact is diminished somewhat, but it still is just so violent.
So we had a tire failure at about 41 laps on that run. Currently, there's 47 laps to go. It's going to take a while, obviously, to get this cleaned up, but we're still not going to be in a position where everybody knows they can make the race without another tire.
You want to call it a track?
We're going to test some patience because remember, people were on pit road that had tire failures that if they hadn't have been on pit road, they would have had the same situation. So
who is next?
Unless this caution
can we guess who's next?
Long time, this is still going to put the teams and drivers in a vulnerable position.
Go out there and hit the pace car. That's right, because you've hit every other, you know what, out there.
Even though he has the most playoff points of any of the drivers and a win.
Yeah, it just blew and boom.
4th DNF for an accident this year. So Allgaier, his Father's Day weekend not ending the way he wanted it to.
So now we only have one camera.
So how long have you lived here?
All right, let's go to the commercial here. Let's listen to All Scan, or let's listen to MRN radio.
That right front goes down. The driver has no control, and 99.9% of the time they are going into the safer barrier. That's exactly what has happened to Justin Allgaier. Jesse Love has had that challenge. We've had that challenge on several occasions here this afternoon at Iowa.
Along with A.J. Allmendinger. Now, Jeb Burton had the problem, but his happened before he got to the turn, so he had more of a glancing blow and riding along the outside wall. It all just depends on your luck. Does that happen here at Iowa Speedway? And unfortunately for some of these drivers, it's happening absolutely the worst. Car is currently on the lead lap. Leland Honeyman is the last car on the lead lap as we get set for pit stops.
Why don't we remind everybody those lead lap cars? Here they come to pit road. Sam Mayer, Sheldon Creed, John Nemechek, Corey Heim, Cole Custer, top 5, Austin Hill, Ross Chastain, Chandler Smith, Sandy
way
Smith,
ahead.
Riley Herbst, top 10. The other 5 cars remaining on the lead lap. Daniel Dye, Park, Ryan Ellis, Brennan Poole, Leland Honeyman.
It sounds like it's
Time
behind.
to go to work. We'll start with Chris Wilner.
Here comes Sheldon Creed to the attention of his JGR Racing crew. He said he was a little bit tight on exit as they were trying to use the brake fans to help adjust that race car. They're going to make a slight air pressure adjustment. 4 tires and Sunoco Fuel, their final set. Sammy Smith is in, already done with the right.
And because
Look how far ahead Sheldon MRN is to this.
Everyone will be on pit road to get fresh Goodyear tires. Kim.
Including Rick Sheldon.
Still in the battle cam.
He said, I fired
I don't know what the difference
edgy,
is.
But to run the leader's pace, I need to be a little freer in the corner.
What is that?
Though I can go faster, but I feel like I'll eat up the front tires if I do. 4 fresh Goodyear tires, Sunoco Fuel.
Should have just left it on.
Hunter Nemechek gives up third, 4 sticker tires for him. It takes 30 laps for his car to come in. They'll make an adjustment to try to make that better, Marty.
Sam Mayer said the fire off is terrific. Leave it alone. I don't want any adjustments. They lost.
Matt says there's supposed to be an audio delay when they're trying to sync MRN with the TV broadcast.
He slides too low
Yep.
again, and he can't get around the 10. He'll lose more spots this time.
I wonder who does that.
Yeah, it looked like the back end of the 10 of Daniel Dye was out there a ways. That had to make Sam Mayer make a hard right turn to get out of his pit stall.
Pick your car.
Grabs
Any
2
car.
spots. Creed holds on to second.
And Hunter Nemechek.
Pit road, Sam Mayer losing
camera lag, yeah. Big time camera lag.
So watch this. Sam Mayer gets in his pit. And as you see, he slid the tires. He got in there a little bit deep. He could have stopped much shorter. There was nobody in the box before he got to his. So he could have come in there, got turned, been shorter. The rear bumper could have been another 4 or 5 feet back in the pit box.
Keep hitting that like button for us, trying to get to 400 likes.
Small things.
That's our new goal, 400 likes. We're trying to get to, we're 17 away from our goal of 14,300.
38 laps today. We'll have a restart. We return to Iowa.
All right, we got another long commercial break here. Let's listen in to all scan. And we'll bring in the audio as well. John, I need my check. John, I need my check. I like that one. I like that a lot. Did SVG wreck already? Thought he was out. Yeah, he's wrecked. I don't think he's running anymore. SVG, 121 laps down. Yeah, he's done. All cars, multiple Parker, Retzlaff, and down are all out. And then you got 18 cars left on the lead lap here. 18 cars left on the lead lap here on the channel. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel. We are 43 laps to go here. And let's get to 400 likes. That's our new goal. 400 likes. He got loose and then hit the wall. Oh, so this is a different camera. Oh, okay. This is like it just set on top of the wall there. Nice.
He will retire at the end of 2024.
Okay.
His first Cup Series race at 7 o'clock on USA. Make sure to join us for that.
Interesting.
Could tires be an issue on the Cup side tomorrow?
Definitely could be. Think those two will do a lot more fishing together?
I would say they'll be doing.
Man, this really makes it fun to watch now, y'all.
All sorts of outdoor fun.
Makes it more interesting.
Johnny Morris,
for sure.
As well as Martin Truex Jr. So the field has been on and off pit road as we get ready for the choose.
Chandler Smith in 6th.
And Creed.
What's up, Matthew? Good to see you, buddy. Ross back in 10th.
He goes to the bottom here because that hasn't been a good place to restart.
The top two went to the top. And then we saw Sam Mayer take that bottom spot. Austin Hill also decided to go to the bottom. John Hunter Nemechek, Sheldon Creed, and Cole Custer, the top 3 on that outside line. I want to take a look at the Toyota.
All right, here we go.
We mentioned the top 2, Nemechek and Creed.
You will enjoy that view better than the aerial. Okay.
Chandler Smith.
Let's check it out.
31 laps. Currently 6th. Corey Hy.
See, watch on the restart. See how good it is.
7th, and Iowa native Brett Moffitt back in 26th.
Could be a great move for Sam Mayer right here. It's looked like this.
That's funny.
Nemechek's car a little bit to come in. Doesn't fire off quite as well.
All right.
But it
Show the
like Sam Mayer is really good at firing off.
Here we go. Green flag.
Here we go. Green flag.
Oh, that might be too much of like the audio of the real camera. Wow, that's cool too. I don't know. They show this cam a lot on TV. I don't want to. Parker, let's laugh. Oh my gosh, this is better. You are correct on this one.
Parker Kligerman keeps it off the wall.
Kligerman way high. Yeah, they won last night.
Trying to take the lead. Sheldon Creed on the bottom of the racetrack. Custer running that high line as well. We saw Creed get sideways. He's going to lose not only the battle for the lead, but maybe even second here.
Oh my gosh, that is a good one. But it's too much like the broadcast, so I don't want to get dinged here.
He went all the way back, I think, to 21st.
This is awesome, I know.
Made it through all of that. He's on 18-lap scuffs right now.
So we'll see how those work out for Austin Hill. Again, 38 laps to go in this race, and 18-lap scuffs on the 21 of Hill. Looking strong early in this run as he goes to take second away now.
The double zero
down the racetrack, but Hill gets the position.
It's not unusual on repaved racetracks for scuffed tires to take off faster, and that is
Chandler Smith
so
coming.
But remember,
P6.
37 laps to go. And this team, the 21, they've had trouble the entire day with tire wear. So
Keep hitting that like button for us, trying to get to 400 likes.
Here, but can they go the rest of the way without a tire problem?
Marty, what do you think about that 21?
Well, pretty impressive what he's been able to do, Rick. Restarting fourth, now up to second for Austin Hill in those 18-lap older tires. Jeff, we saw this earlier with Ryan Sieg when he had those older tires.
Chandler Smith, Sammy Smith,
there's a limited shelf life of that.
and the 98 Herps in 6th, 7th, 8th right here. 6th, 7th, 8th spot right here for Riley Herbst.
They've had so many issues today. Their teammate blew a right front earlier, ended their day.
You were watching the
Look, we don't know,
battle cam. I like this one a lot better.
So we mentioned
8 and the 98.
Way up the racetrack, kept it off the wall. Here's how it happened.
It almost looked like they all got stacked up, getting into 3. And Parker had trouble getting slowed down. And
yeah, the back end definitely kicked.
Oh, and another one. Austin Hill, another tire under the Galoshin.
And into the wall, Austin Hill.
Another one.
They didn't make it very many laps at all. The left front is down. Oh.
Another one.
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, guys, I didn't catch it soon enough. It literally happened just in 1 and 2, and then I went down to 3 and 4. It was weird, and then we had such a good car. I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't catch it soon
Eric
enough.
Church, what's up, bro?
Austin Hill is the.
What we're watching is the battle cam. This is new stuff we have here.
Well,
this is new
the
to
last thing
us.
you're thinking is you're gonna blow a tire
This is not the broadcast.
after a run.
But this is awesome.
Entering turn 1.
Most hated driver in Australia.
Left front.
You guys got your revenge, though. That's karma for Big Baby, PJ says. That's karma.
I mean, it's just easy. It's easy to second guess these things, but the
He
truth
sounds
is,
heartbroken.
there's no way.
Oh, tomorrow is going to be Jonathan. It's going to be just like Bristol tomorrow. Do you remember Bristol? Denny and Truex just flying through the field. Everybody else like just running on tires that are cut down.
You know, it's very possible it blew a right front, but he's got it locked up, and then he, flat spots the left front, and then blows that one. We haven't seen any left side failures today. They've all been right sides.
You're awesome.
Again, the possibility. I mean, these were 18.
You're welcome, Andrew. You're welcome.
They put back on.
Thank you for subscribing, Andrew.
Made a hard run up through the pack to try getting into the top 10 there at the end of stage 2 with that set.
You were at the race. It was absolutely awesome. Denny and Truex just passing people like doing 100-some miles an hour.
He ran over
crazy.
The right's still up.
Yeah, so I think it's.
Yeah, no one wrecked Hill. His tire
He
blew.
ran over something. That tire was going down.
And he said, I'm sorry, I didn't catch it. Hill wrecked Hill. That's right, Eric.
And a little bit earlier, before this incident, Allgaier got into the wall.
15 away. We're 15 away from our subscriber count of 14,000. Wow, we're not. We're less than that now. That's awesome. 9 to go.
Today. Yeah, the unfortunate part is we had freed our car up and got
almost to 400 likes. Help us get there.
Get back to where it was kind of manageable there. And I just hate it for all the guys on the 7 team, everybody Precision Build, Brand Professional Agriculture. This is very unique. It's definitely not the old Iowa. There's a lot of things that are different, and I hate it. It's we thought we were doing the right things, and unfortunately, it just didn't work out in our favor. So we're gonna regroup. We'll look at all the notes. Obviously, Sam led a bunch there. I didn't feel like we were in.
It's also sketchy seeing all the cars. They still had tires trying not to run over guys. Yeah, it was crazy.
Try to get, try to save it all the way to the wall, and unfortunately, it wasn't happening. So we'll regroup and go on to next week, and hopefully have a little bit better race.
I saw Ashley and the girls on pit road with you. You get to walk out of the care center. You're healthy. You get to celebrate Father's Day tomorrow with them.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping to celebrate with a win. It was my mom and dad's 55th wedding anniversary.
He was unfortunately in Group A, who did not do well.
Better than having the family with you when you go to Victory Lane. That's obviously not the case this afternoon, but
we'll see what happens after it's over, Lloyd. I mean, we'll see kind of if everything clears, then we'll go from there.
It's truly an incredible facility, and I hope we keep coming back here. I just hope we can work on some things to maybe not have the situation we're having today.
Former winner here, Justin Allgaier. He's
Timothy, what's up?
Okay.
Well, you mentioned the crowd coming out in droves, and I'm sure they're anticipating a great finish to this one.
Awesome.
Under 29 laps.
Thank you so much,
really,
Big Bad Ben. Thanks so much, Big Bad Ben and Jerry. Thank you so much.
Creed, could he break through, get his first win after 9 second-place finishes?
And we've seen restarts, how crazy they are. And once again, they're going to restart on hot scuff tires with build-up on them. And that's when we've seen actually the wildest restarts. They've been all over the place. So it's no telling what's going to happen here. I believe John Hunter will pick the outside. What will Cole Custer do? Will he go to the bottom? Will he go to the top? These are difficult decisions, but you don't. What's the other thing that's difficult about this, DJ, is that
considering how much success Logano has had, new tracks, I would be safe to say to pick him tomorrow. Same thing with Denny, Jonathan. Same thing with Denny.
And Marty, what is Jonathan thinking for the restart here? Will he choose that outside line?
Yeah, let's chat with Jonathan Toney about his driver.
Oh, I know, Jeremy. It was crazy.
Blistering on your tires today.
I hope that's what happens tomorrow. It was fun to watch.
Tire wear? I would think so. Yeah, I think anytime you can put a heat sock on, it'll probably help that.
Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it, man. Like I said, we'll see what happens after this goes off the air. We're not showing the broadcast. This is a free service you can watch on NASCAR.com.
I think at the beginning of the day, everybody thought this was going to be a race to the bottom of the track here at Iowa. As it
Burton talks a lot, says nothing.
Is the outside line the better choice here on this restart?
I would say so. You know, it looks like all day the middle has prevailed. The bottom kind of a lot of trash down there and stuff. So, yeah, I think the outside or the middle so far has been the place to be.
Right, he's already in the yeah. It doesn't hurt him any.
Move, Rick, which would be interesting to not go on the front row and take the middle behind John Hunter Nemechek.
We're going to see here at
Richmond plus Bristol equals Iowa. Exactly, Thomas.
Lines they choose. We're anticipating John Hunter Nemechek. The preferred line has.
Then he smacks the wall tomorrow. Probably you're so SC.
Yeah, Sheldon Creech tried that inside lane a couple of different times. It did not work out for him.
I like the 20, the Toyotas though. 20 and the 18 right there. That shows good for JGR tomorrow.
Top 3 went to the top.
Yeah. So that will allow.
Bubba hits the wall tomorrow. Time for Bowman to fill out the HMS win column.
He was 4th.
Looked pretty good in practice, PJ.
Front row. Let's listen in to Sam Maier's radio
All
communication.
right, let's go.
We're short track racing here on a
aerial cam for the restart. I like the aerial cam for the restart.
And the guy ahead of you has run through you, and the 20's run through you. Not an advocate for just driving through people, but I'm also an advocate for standing your ground. You know what I'm saying? You have to stand your ground, or they'll do it every week.
So, Marty Lindley telling his young driver, stand your ground.
All right, here we go.
Spotter, that was the first voice you heard.
Here we go, green flag. Let's go racing, boys!
Racing his entire life. Really good crew chief. Really good
27 to go.
We'll see how aggressive Sam Maier is on the restart. It's going to be 26 laps remaining. Sam Maier works all the way up right next to the 20 of John Hunter Nemechek. Back into the gas they go.
Joey Logano hits the wall tomorrow. Kyle Busch wins tomorrow. 26 to go, y'all. John Hunter Nemechek.
He does. He slides up in front of.
I know, Eric. I know. That was the TV broadcast audio.
Take second away.
I don't think Cole Custer was too happy about the way that he got there either. A little swipe at him. Can he make this work?
He'll slide in front of him.
You're good, you're good.
Mayer up to second.
$25 to go. Came in for racing, stayed for the boogity.
Line work as well as he's looking to get into.
He pinned that like button, trying to get to 400 likes.
Moved up to fourth, picked up 3 spots on that restart.
Little bump there out of the 92 of Ross Chastain. He moves Heim out of the way. Chandler Smith in the 81. Trying to get back up to that familiar spot for him, which is the lead after he won stage 1 and 2.
Little payback right here. Corey Heim into the bumper.
Chandler Smith on Chastain, 7th and 8th.
A slide there out of Heim. We'll see how much momentum that takes away from him as we see Chandler Smith working inside of Ross Chastain.
That's the problem when you go to make that move that Chandler Smith was trying to make there. He didn't have
See
much
what
room.
happens here.
Even if he could have tried a slide job at that point in time. Corey
Chastain,
so
Sammy Smith, and Chandler Smith.
And now he's got a line of cars on the outside, helping him to lose a couple of more spots.
And Riley Herbst at 98. He just got by Cole Custer.
And I'm going to work on the commercial-free thing. I'm going to figure it out. I don't know.
Let's see if he can run the leader
what's
down.
up.
Chandler Smith falling back. Sammy Smith able to get by him. Here comes Parker Kligerman in the 48. Caution out again.
Another caution.
Smoke rolling out from
the 44.
Brennan Poole.
Brennan Poole.
Pressure, water pressure, everything. I guess it just
Nice to hear a new announce team, BJ says.
8th caution has come out today. 7 different drivers have been up front. 9 lead changes. So we come to the final 20 laps and another restart about to happen.
Oh,
finish line, and the smoke begins to billow out underneath that 44.
You're saying 2 more cautions, T-Van.
Funded retirement
AMR safety
like
team
medical, dental, and
works up on the high side of the track right now to try to eliminate some of that fluid.
Plus, IBEW apprentices receive paid on-the-job training so you can earn while you learn. When new members
Already
join
a
the
crazy
IBEW
race. Let's look back at how it got started. Early on, it was
Lucky
AJ
break
Allmendinger
finally
who had
for
the
Matty
tire
D.
issue
Got
and
caught
into the
with
wall
that
and
caution as he went into pit. Now he'll be back on the lead lap. Let's take a look at that. Matt Benedetto. Yeah, look at that. 16 cars left on the pit on the lead lap, y'all. 16 cars.
Failure very early in the race.
Shane Van Gisbergen trying to catch it coming off turn number 2, and that was a backup car. He wrecks that one.
Told you to add McQueen. Oh, we'll do it.
Jesse Love, big impact. Had a good race going.
Chandler Smith back in 9th. He's our only in-car camera.
Feeling the pain of the wall and a tire going down just as he was getting back into the gas, hard into the turn 4 wall.
Austin Hill fought troubles all day long. Finally got in position, have a chance to win the race. Left front went down. His day is over.
And Austin climbed out of that car, and he's standing by.
Thank you, Kyle, for subscribing. Appreciate it.
You had a chance.
And we're over our goal. Thank you, guys.
14,300.
14,300.
Lap scuffs were going to be the way to go. Why didn't that work out?
Yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what happened. We were having some issues all day today with some blister on our tires. We had a lot of left side tire wear. We thought we had it fixed. We came in the stop prior. That was my best run of the race. I drove all the way up to 6th, and I thought I had a car that was, in contention to win. I thought our Bennett Chevrolet was as fast as Xfinity Internet all of a sudden. And before, I'm like, man, if we could just get a top 15 and get out of here, I'd be happy. So we definitely turned it around. And then, yeah, I don't know what really happened there other than it looked like we lost the left front, and a lot of people were losing right fronts today. So it felt weird, like half a lap before that, and I came over the radio, I'm like, something doesn't feel right, and I lost a lot of ground on the 20. And I didn't even drive in fully into one. It blew, and then, when it's on the splitter, you
Thank
just
you,
can't get it slowed down. So,
appreciate it.
Unfortunate day for everybody at RCR, ECR, Bennett. Thought we were going to have a really good shot at it today, and it just didn't work out.
So you're really thinking it was kind of a separate issue from what everybody's been battling all day?
Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. I know that there's something going on. I don't want to put blame on Goodyear.
Who is that, Leroy?
Anybody like that. It could just be the teams just trying
the
to be
9 wins on Sunday.
I don't really know. But there's definitely something going on. But not saying that ours is the same as theirs or not. We could have just ran over something for all I know. But
all he does is complain.
Some type of issue that was similar to the other guys.
Thank you, Roger.
Left front instead of the right front.
Glad you're okay. To say the least, guys, it's been tricky out there today.
Yeah, it's been a difficult time for Austin Hill over the past 2 weeks. This one he's out of, but he was raced pretty aggressively a week ago at Sonoma by Shane Van Gisbergen and ended up 5th there at Sonoma.
Are we there yet? Exactly.
And so now coming here and not
17 laps to go.
They were hoping to get.
You're a huge fan of Busch or Larson. We'll win tomorrow. We'll see, Kyle.
Thing sucks on the short run.
Depends on whose tire does what.
This thing's got way more grip after I got 50 laps on the damn tires than it does when I have stickers.
Chandler Smith.
Yeah, that's what we see here as well. I mean, if you put that car out front, he would drive away from everybody. But on restarts, he just has.
And all it takes is one hit with a tire, Ray, and Larson will be out. You're welcome, Rodney.
Jeff, it's funny because that was
something new to watch. We'll see how it is after it clears, though.
He made those comments. Big chassis adjustment, and then he made a
see how it looks
in the car as well. So fighting it a little bit.
Austin Hill gets more airtime than Bubba
today, Marty.
Dave, let's see. Davin Restivo and Riley Herbst have faced a couple blister tires. You faced some damage on the nose and almost wreck on pit road. What haven't you fought today, Davin?
Yeah, we fought hard. We have a
Thomas,
really
can you get your name on the screen? I don't do that. I don't highlight chat on my screen.
Battle is making sure we stay focused.
But thanks for watching, Thomas.
Just battle back from the rear. I think he's passed more cars here today, so we're gonna see what we got here in the next 15 laps and see if we can go get this trophy.
Leroy says Bubba will surprise everyone tomorrow.
Minutes has been about this choose and which way to go. What did you tell your driver?
I said winners take the front row.
There you go. He said, I don't care what you do. In my opinion, you start 3rd or 4th back there, or 3rd actually on the outside line, you're not going to win the race. Winners take the front row, DJ. That's what the crew chief told the driver.
All right.
We'll let Dave go before you respond.
Lights are off on the pace car. Yeah, I don't bring names up on our screen like that. I try to talk to every single buddy.
It's a good Father's Day story. There's only one father-son crew chief and driver duo in the field today, and it doesn't happen very often.
Dawson Cram in that 4.
National Series. Dawson Cram is having a great day, just 1 lap off the pace, and his dad Kevin has a lot to do with that. You know, we do anything for our kids. Kevin is realistic. He knows he'd never be able to write that huge check.
15 laps to go here.
But the 22-year-old driver is doing a really good job today. Kevin is working all year as his crew chief. He was a Cup Series crew chief back before Dawson was born, and so now he's back this year making sure that he gets what he can for his driver, young driver Dawson Cram, as he learns.
Yeah, Kevin is actually, he's worked on crews for Bill Elliott, Dale Earnhardt, Jr.
I try to talk to every single one of y'all. I just don't click them on my screen all the time. We don't have enough. We don't have enough on our screen to do that. Goodyear tires are limiting the outcome of the race, Ronnie says.
He listened well, or he just feels like that was the right advice to give. As I was looking down into turn 1 and seeing the speedy dry that was put down on the fluid that was put on the racetrack, I thought we might get back to like 10th before anybody chose the inside.
All right, so we got 17 cars on the lead lap. They're all on our screen.
It's going to be very interesting.
And it's going to come down to this restart here. 14 to go. Will there be another caution?
I don't have a choice. You know,
should there be a big wreck?
Don't drive into one easy. So,
oh yes, mistaken. I know. This is awesome. It really helps.
What you have to hope.
Awesome, Matt. Mistaken. Ready to go. Let's go.
Here we go. Let's go racing, boys.
Oilers tonight.
So
putting yourself on the bottom really is you've got to execute. You can't control what the 20 does. You got to execute and hope he doesn't get through there well.
Restart here.
13 to go from Iowa.
Make sure we're
Nemechek and Herbst
caught up here.
Into one, does it stick? Herbst is able to hold the bottom.
And of course, it doesn't add, it doesn't mix, but that actually helps too.
It's a good job by Riley. Didn't come
Riley Herbst, look at him. Look at Sheldon Creed.
Sheldon Creed as well in the 18. Now 12 to go. Riley Herbst trying to take the lead away. He does from John Hunter Nemechek.
Do it quickly. He's tight on the bumper. He got tight driving away by 2.
Keep hitting that subscribe. Keep hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 400 likes.
Creed up the racetrack.
Oh, Creed almost hit the wall.
Creed slide right up against the turn 4 wall. A lot of smoke coming out from the left front of the 20 of John Hunter Nemechek. Now looks like a tire rub.
He's rubbing. Might have a caution. We'll see.
And Riley Herbst is.
He's not smoking anymore.
Don't blow the left front tire on that 20 car. He does not want a caution with 11 to go.
And if he hits the wall, he's going to take out some people too.
A year ago in his hometown of Las
Watermelon's
Vegas.
moving up, 92.
Mayor's coming fast though. Mayor has a lot.
He's in
of speed
P5.
on entry. Look how he's able to gain on the 98. He has tons of confidence on his car on entry.
I believe so, T-Van.
Stage that higher line.
Yeah, the 98
8
on
cautions.
the bottom, so where does Mayer go whenever he gets to?
They were all tire related, you're right.
Car? Is he going to continue that? Is he going to go up and block like he did right here?
Riley Herbst mirror driving now as he saw the line that Mayer was running. He took that away from him.
You can't give him the top.
Oh, look at Mayer.
Through 3 and 4, Mayer closing the gap.
Can Mayer
now.
do this?
Sam Mayer's never won on a short
Heim
track.
P3. Look at him. Can Corey Heim win this?
Look right behind them as they get to racing. There's Corey Heim that has found his way up to 3rd.
Mayer's definitely faster. He's got to take a shot right here because if not, Heim's going to be right there with him, and then he's going to be limited in what he can do. Oh, Heim slipped, so that gives Mayer a little more freedom.
Oh, there he goes.
A little bit of breathing room for Sam Mayer as he looks to the inside.
Thank you, Timothy.
98, really close to the bumper.
There he goes.
Taking the air off the spoiler of the 98. A drag race down the backstretch.
Mayer in the lead.
And will he slide up in
Let me see those ones.
And they're coming up to 6 laps to go.
That was just
racetrack on 4. Hit your marks. You're good by 2.
Oh my gosh.
That was just a perfect example of how to make the pass. He got a great run through the middle of 1 and 2.
6 laps to go.
And then when you're in that spot, then you
run,
can
Mayer,
into
run.
the corner a little harder and take that air away from
Shadow Fire. It's good to see you.
Did right there. That was a perfect pass.
Corey Heim.
Mark says caution.
The 20 is into the wall. John Hunter Nemechek. We had seen some smoke coming out of the left front. It looks as though the right front is down as well.
John Hunter Nemechek.
He was running 11.
Or someone said something like, John, I'll take a check. Is that what he said earlier?
To see this to happen, to be glad it happened.
Left front. It looks as though the right to go. Take a look what happened to John Hunter Nemechek.
Caution on the track. Not what Mayer wanted.
Yeah, this was earlier. See the 18 up the racetrack, made contact with him. 2 teammates going at it. Put the left front
and we have a caution.
The left front tire. We saw it smoking.
Tire gave out and into the wall for John.
98's got a shot.
Both front tires down.
This should be interesting, y'all. Who you got? Who you got winning?
We've seen some big hits today.
Let me see.
We really have.
Jimbo and Nick, I don't think we have a 69 number in the car.
In Iowa. A few bonus laps.
So if you're right,
that's in the running.
Right now, you just put yourself in position to win this race by picking the bottom. So you got to do it again, right? You know, Mayer's going to pick the top. I'd be shocked if he doesn't. So Riley's got to go to the bottom, and that gives Corey Heim an opportunity to take the outside right behind there.
To go win this thing.
July 21st is the Brickyard 400. We'll be covering it. Just wrecked,
Talk about
Mayor.
these top two.
Let's talk about these top two, Rick. Kevin Hamlin, the spotter for Sam.
It's
I told him
time.
a moment ago, you have not launched very well the last two restarts you did earlier in the race. Think about what you've done on the last two restarts. Figure out how you can make it better.
Rick.
And remember
Anybody's
back
ball
earlier
game
in
here.
the
Anybody
race,
could
both
wreck with a
98
tire
and the one
issue.
had a couple of run-ins
Heck,
earlier in
like,
this race, and they
the top
reminded
5 could
Riley
wreck, and
Herbst of that. They said,
Ross Chastain could
how
win
he's
this.
raced you today. I wonder if that still applies, DJ, if the winners take the front row. Will Riley Herbst go to the bottom, or will he run to the top here?
No, I think he's going to the bottom. We saw him make that choice a minute ago. I think he has. That's his only choice here if he really is going to put a full effort.
I hope Creed can come back and win.
This race.
I'm ready to see him win an Xfinity.
Now that he's in a position to lead here from the restart, I think that you will see a better restart from him.
Take front row.
New Hampshire, Justin.
Riley Herbst is going to go to that front row and give it everything that he has.
They are convinced the winners take
The front three
row.
take each other out.
That.
Yep.
You know, the other thing is you have to look at their overall situation and where they are in the.
Take the inside to a guy that's already taken you to the moon once today. No, I just don't know if I'd rather be on the inside of him or behind him because for my thinking, my move.
Now Cole Custer could pull it right here.
You know, all these guys are here to win, but there also is a big picture, like trying to make sure you make the playoffs. But both
Maybe winner, chicken dinner.
The won a race, so he's in great shape. The 98, he's pretty safe.
Sam Mayer wrecked Ty Gibbs last season. I'll forever hate him, and that seems
to go get
far.
aggressive and try to make something happen. And if it doesn't work
We
out,
all have our
it's probably gonna
drivers.
be okay.
We all have our
And
opinions.
that does factor in your decision about how
Gonna be another
aggressive you
wreck.
can be.
How about the run by Corey Heim? Here's a driver who, this is just his 7th start in 2024 in the Xfinity
Let's
Series.
get
He
it,
runs
98,
full-time
Reggie says.
In the Truck Series, he's already got 4 wins there. Very impressive, running in the 3rd spot right now, and has a shot at getting.
How can you lose with a car that says Roto-Rooter?
You hear his name mentioned for potential Cup opportunities next year. It's you know, he's gained enough attention and he's done well enough in the Truck Series where people are considering, you know, putting him in a Cup car next year. It'll be interesting to see where he ends up. Very young race car driver, but a lot of talent.
Just 21 years
Come
old.
on, Junior Motorsports.
Marietta, Georgia. He's come up through the ranks as we see the wave taking place here in the grandstands. He's come up through the ranks as we've seen so many drivers do in the Georgia area, Atlanta, Georgia area, the Young Lions division.
Thank you, Jimbo and Nick. Thank you so much.
And so it's Herbst on the inside, Mayer on the outside. Corey Heim has taken that outside line as well. We see Sheldon Creed also now on the inside of row 2.
All right, so as we put ourselves
Corey Heim
into
needs
the
to
hands of
win.
the drivers, if you're
We need a first-time
you
winner.
have to look in the mirror and recognize you have
Jermaine
Sheldon Creed
says.
behind you. You cannot let Sheldon Creed get forward momentum on you.
Oh, we know
and
that.
put
Yeah,
you
we talked
three
about that
wide.
earlier.
No matter what, you cannot make that mistake.
Toyota
Sheldon
has to
Creed is
keep
an
him
aggressive
in the
driver, and you have to
TRD
recognize
camp.
that. If you get put 3 wide, there is no way
The
you're going to win this race.
TRD? Yeah.
They're not restarting this lap. There was some debris in turn 3, so they'll go another lap. This is the 7th overtime
First siege
of this season, and
then the 7. Yeah, I
if the
know.
trend stays
Crazy.
true, the leader at the scheduled distance has won only 2 of the prior 6 overtime races. So you might not want to be the leader coming into.
I bet they didn't tell Sam Mayer that.
Right.
Well, DJ, you've been in this position more times than I have. So what's Sam Mayer
One more
thinking?
time
What's he
around.
got to make happen here?
I think what you do, what you have
Last
to do
chance
right
to get
here
your
is
picks
just-
in. Who's
you
winning
have
this
to be
thing?
confident in what you're going to do.
Green,
You have to have
white,
a plan
checkered,
as you
y'all.
approach the restart zone, and it needs to be something
18
maybe
comes on
that's a little
Creed.
bit
Go
different.
get
And you have
that.
to feel
First
a little
win.
bit
Come
off
on
of that
here.
driver, the anticipation of what he
Who is going to do it?
and not do that exactly.
You don't miss Fox at all. Hey, if NBC lets us have this and everything goes smooth, tomorrow we're gold, y'all.
You got the 26. You know, Corey Heim, what's he going to do?
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it, man. We try to bring you the
What
best.
does Heim do? I don't think you can make it 3 wide on the top on this racetrack.
All right, here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
So what
Sam wins the 1. Grant says the 1.
To leave turn 2 with second place.
Riley Herbst.
Here we go, green flag. Let's go racing, boys!
My heart beating.
Don't overdrive corners.
Here we go.
You're awesome.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Benji. Thank you, Cajun guy.
As the pace car will pull off. It's overtime. Presented by
Here we go.
Bank. Sam Mayer on the outside. Riley Herbst on the inside.
Oh, great camera work, boys. Oh, look at him. Creed just got loose in the turn. Sam Mayer.
Sliding up the racetrack is Creed. Mayer is going to clear Herbst to come out of 2.
You're awesome.
White flag.
Does Heim have enough time?
Oh, 2 to go. I'm sorry. What is it? What is it? 1 lap to go.
One more time around.
Sam Mayer.
Sam Mayer in the middle of
dives
the
in.
Riley Herbst. One final try as they come through 3 and 4.
Sam Mayer's going to win this bad boy.
Out of 4.
Mayer.
Sam Mayer is going to win in Iowa.
Nice work. Nice job, fellas.
Congratulations, Sam Mayer. Let me see those ones.
Thank you guys so much. Unbelievable. Thank you guys. You guys did the best.
And a little bump there. And the left rear is now flat. And that came from Riley Herbst.
And left rear flat on Mayer. Man, he got lucky. Junior Motorsports, baby.
Sam Mayer. What were we seeing there? Did he not feel like he was race fair?
Well, we talked about some issues earlier in the race. I think it might go back to that because when he made the pass earlier, there was nothing that I saw that he could be upset about. But, drivers see things differently when you're inside the car.
Yeah.
Roto Rooter.
6 career wins now for Sam Mayer.
He says.
And they've all come in the last 29 races. Think about that.
Look at his tire there on the ground.
He just made it a matching set on the rear.
Nah, buddy, proud of you.
That's as far as that one's going to go. Tire carcasses no longer on the rear wheels for Sam Mayer as he gets out to celebrate in front of this sold-out crowd in Iowa.
That was fun. All right, Char. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It helps us anyways. Thank you, Mountain Billy.
Super Sam. Showing the shield on the chest there.
What?
And you see Riley Herbst out of the 98 now. Herbst second, Corey Heim third, Sammy Smith was fourth, Sheldon Creed fifth in this one. Kim.
And I think that's the most exciting we've ever seen, Sam Mayer. Man, you survived an overtime restart, and you did it in the lead. Before that, though, you were able to
you took it off on
Riley
us.
Herbst. Walk me through
Awesome.
the move you made on him.
Yeah, we struggled yesterday, and this Roto-Rooter team went to work, and obviously we did pretty good overnight, making good decisions on this race car, and huge thanks to everyone at the HMS Engine Shop, JRM, Rigid, Roto-Rooter, everyone on board this car this weekend. Man, I'm out of breath because I was just huffing in a bunch of smoke, but I feel really good. I could do another 100 laps for sure, and with a race car like this, it'd be a lot of fun.
With so many tire failures today, including your teammate Justin Allgaier, was there any concern throughout the race that maybe you wouldn't make it to the end?
Yeah, we definitely got a little bit tight there at the end of the second stage, so I was a little concerned.
Yes, Kyle.
There,
yes, sir.
Marty said the tires looked all good, so we took care of it.
And thank
we
you,
did our job, and
guys. You're
now we can
welcome.
Celebrate.
Congratulations.
Thank you, William.
Thank you, thank you.
That is Sam Mayer with his second win on the 2024 season.
All right, so let's take a look at the final score here. But thank you guys so much, everything. We'll see how it all, when we turn it off, we'll see how it all works out, and we'll see if it works. If it looks good after we're done and it all clears, all good, we'll keep it up. If not, we'll go back to our in-car cameras. But tomorrow we have a lot of other cameras to watch. We're gonna have a lot of stuff. I'm gonna work on the commercial free so we can just click, and have a good time. So I hope you guys had fun working a show here. It's hard to keep up with everything, but I hope you guys were entertained today. The in-car cameras are amazing. The aerial camera and then the battle cam is even cooler. So we just got to watch it to make sure it doesn't sync up, making it look like we're showing the broadcast when we're really not. So I hope everybody had a good time. Thank you so much for everything. And let's take a look here really quick. Sam Mayer wins. Riley Herbst and what's his name just said, if there was one more lap left, Sam Mayer hits the wall and Riley Herbst wins this race, or he gets taken out and Corey Heim wins. So it was a weird finish, but you're right. One more lap and he's done. But Sam Mayer, Riley Herbst, Corey Heim, Sammy Smith, Sheldon Creed, Cole Cluster, Matty D, look at him in P7. Chandler Smith, my pick, man, dominated the first stage and the second stage. But I'm not sure what happened to him after that one pit stop. Ross Chastain stays in the top 10 all day. Daniel Dye, top 10. Good job for him. Parker Klingerman, 11th. Ryan Sieg, 12th. Leland Honeyman, 13th. Ryan Ellis, 14th. Anthony Alfredo, 15th. Joey Gay, 16th. 17th, David Starr. Look at that. And then there's your cars that are lapped down. Notables in there. Jeremy Clements. Look at Dawson Cram, 22nd. Haley Deegan, look at her, 25th, 3 laps down. John Hunter Nemechek blew that tire there. He was in the top 5 there at the race starts. Austin Hill, he blew a tire. And all these guys, look at these tire. Look, tire. Brendan Poole, tire. Austin Hill, tire. Justin Allgaier, tire. Jesse Love, tire. Parker Retzlaff, electrical issue. Kyle Weatherman, not sure. SVG, got loose, hit the wall. Blaine Perkins, think he hit the wall as well. Brandon Jones, electrical issue. AJ Allmendinger, tire, and I'm not sure about Glenn Reed. But there is your lineup here. You're welcome, Kenneth. Only in the car cameras for Cup Series, no battle cam. Okay. Well, we'll see how it looks. We'll see how we'll see what's available tomorrow. We'll go from there. Let's see here. Come on now. There's your laps led. Refresh 1 second. 1 second. There we go. Laps led. The 98 led 6. Chandler Smith led 131 laps. He won both stages. The 20 and the 35. So lots of lead changes as well. And then your cautions, whoever picked 9 cautions. 9 cautions was the winner. Winner, chicken dinner on the 9 cautions. You're welcome, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Chandler had the best car all day, but then went away after the final stage. I don't know, that something happened with that pit stop. I'm not sure what happened there, but Chandler Smith and Allgaier both were dominant and then just went back. Chandler, that's right. Chandler. Good job, buddy. So there it is, 9 cautions. You got who won. There's your field, and that is it. So appreciate everybody hanging out. Let's listen to Riley Herbst. Riley Herbst here, listen.
Worked all night. They did a really good job, and we worked our way back up through the field, got some track position, and then the guy who won, I mean, just absolutely brooms us in 1 and 2, so that was frustrating. And then for him to door me down the straightaway before the green-white checkered, I don't know, that was a bit frustrating. But all in all, it was fun to race with him on the green-white checkered. I wish I could have wrapped the bottom through 1 and 2 a little bit better on that last run, but I'm just most proud of that the speed's back in the 98 car. The Monster Energy car was really fast today, so I appreciate everybody at Stewart Haas Racing for sticking together. It's been a hard last couple months, and it's going to be a hard couple months going forward as well, just with everything going on. So everybody staying together is awesome, and hopefully we can continue to bring this speed to New Hampshire next week.
So half fun and half I kind of owe Sam one?
I wouldn't know if I owe him one. He's going to call me this week and apologize and then show me his Superman photo or whatever the hell he does on top of his car.
All right, Kim?
What was he apologizing to you about?
Not just Sam Hunt Racing's best team finish
Corey Heim
here today. That last overtime.
Thank you, Darwin.
Could you have done anything more?
Yeah, I think in hindsight I could have been a little bit more aggressive maybe. I really thought the 98 and the 1 were going to get into it there, being on the front row. I was really hoping they were going to give me the bottom there, and I was going to be able to kind of be aggressive myself and try to win the race. But being on the second row here, there's really only 2 lanes, so there's only so much you can do. But just so proud of the effort from Sam Hunt Racing. Our Yahoo GR Super was great today, as fast as Xfinity Internet, and certainly a great day for the small organization. Another great race for them and me next week at Loudon, so looking forward to learning some more and building on it.
You told me this was just such a long race. We had the tire issues. It was very fast out there. How did you keep your head in the game?
It was tough. I mean, that first run, I thought we shot out of a rocket there. I think we gained like 12 or 13 spots. Then all of a sudden we stalled out, and lo and behold, the right front was going down in the whole process. So something new to me. I'm not used to having that issue, but it's all a learning experience for me. This is only like my 10th race ever. So just trying to build and get ready for Loud and a good racetrack for Sam Hunt Racing.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
And that's Corey Heim in the 3rd position, Marty.
Yeah, thanks, Kim. And by the way, Corey Heim will be in the car next week at New Hampshire as well, Brad. Something to look forward to. Here's how the playoff standings shape up, Mr. Doherty.
Yeah, you know, I'm still watching.
Chandler Smith, Justin Allgaier, Austin Hill, SVG, Sam Mayer, and Jesse Love in the P6.
Ryan Sieg, man, had a great run going there about 3/4 of the way through, hoping he could hold on. They're right there on the cusp of Sammy Smith, though.
We continue our post-race coverage here on USA. Marty Snyder, Brad Doherty joining you here. Well, let me write down another controversy.
Yes.
98-1. Add that to the list. How about that, Brad? I mean, I'm surprised Sam Mayer. I didn't know that Sam Mayer took a shot at Riley Herbst coming to the green flag.
I saw that. I just think that Sam's
I don't know.
aggressive.
That's weird.
That's part of it. You got to go do what you've got to do. I think that's what Riley was trying to say. I wish I could have been a little bit more aggressive during that time. Sam went and won this race on his own. You got to do that. You got to take it.
This was stage 1. Kevin Hamlin, the spotter, said that was maybe my fault. I told him he could go up there, but then Sam said, I don't care. He did that to me earlier in the race.
Sam Mayer was hyper aggressive. He stands at victory lane. We see it every week. You have to go win these races.
I want to give some credit to Marty Lindley for this win. I mean, absolutely. I mean, Sam Mayer was
All right, so hope everybody had a great day today. I wanted to get those interviews in. I don't know what happened with that the last second there for it, but what we saw earlier is what the final was. But congratulations to Sam Mayer for the win. Tomorrow, happy Father's Day to every single one of y'all. We will be on late tomorrow. Race starts at 6 Central, so we'll be on around 5:30 or so, I think. But make sure you look for the stream. It'll be up tomorrow. And then tomorrow, we'll have our fun, just like we did today, in audio, cams, all that good stuff. You, me, the members, the emojis, everything hanging out right here on the channel, on the Go at CeeLo. So thank you so much for my wife, my lovely wife, Spain, for all the lovely wife things that she does. I appreciate you, baby. While I sit here and entertain the folks, you're hanging out, doing things all around the house. I appreciate you. I want to thank my mods for hanging out, making sure the chat looks great. You guys are awesome. I want to thank my members for giving your hard-earned money back to the channel. We appreciate you. And then I want to thank you guys for watching. You guys are the ones that make this channel what it is. And we thank you so much for everything you do. Until then, we'll see you tomorrow for some NASCAR Iowa Corn 350, the first ever race here at Iowa for the NASCAR Cup Series. Tires are going to be an issue, and we're going to sit here together and check it out. So hope you guys have a good time. Spend the time with your dads tomorrow. Sit along and watch it with your dad tomorrow. Bring your dad into the chat, whatever you want to do. It's Happy Father's Day here on the Go at CeeLo, and we're going to hang it together here. We're going to watch who wins in Iowa. So until then, my name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo is our channel. And until we see each other again, I appreciate you. Love you. Peace out.